Wee! Good night, good night. Apollo, Apollyon. VTuber, V-Poet, V-Streamer, V-Dumbass, yes. I never remember what exactly I want to say there, so it gets more and more scuffed by the day. I hope you all are doing well. I just woke up a few hours ago, I think. I always... It's a night... Wait, when did I wake up? 6? I think I woke up at like 6 p.m. That's odd. I think it's a nice thing to just poke myself into streaming immediately after waking up, because that's like the easiest time for me to poke myself into doing something. But anyways, the question of the day for today is, would you rather have everything you do matter or nothing you do matter? I don't really know why I was thinking about this. Oh, because I was watching a video. I was watching a video, and it was also I saw a tweet of someone. It was about like a jester rule or something. It's like, oh, you can if you think of yourself as a jester and have like nothing you do matter because it's all taken with a grain of salt and it's all humor up. Or something. I don't know. It is interesting. I was thinking about that a little bit, and my answer to this is actually possibly quite surprising, considering what I'm doing, considering what I do. You would think I would actually rather have everything I do matter, but I kind of think I'd rather have nothing. I think I'd rather not be important in that way. I think I'd rather have nothing I do matter, because there is some form of security in that. There is some form of comfort in having it be you can do literally anything and nothing of consequence would ever come from it. Because I have certain problems with anxiety. What the hell is happening? What is this music? Okay. I'll just click the button a few million times until we get... Okay. But I get really anxious about things, and it would actually be extremely comforting if absolutely nothing I do ultimately would end up mattering. Nihilism would be really good for me. But I stopped believing in that philosophy a long time ago. Which is unfortunate. I don't know. I think there's comfort in that. I think there's comfort in the other side as well, but I don't know. There's the whole dilemma there. There's a whole paradoxical side to everything in that. It's a really nuanced question. Okay, let me swap over to... let me first turn the soundbite on for Genshin. Swap over to this. Turn music off, I guess? Yes, everything should be working, question mark? Does Genshin not have audio? Okay, that should be fine. I am going to do my weeklies. I think oh, no, I should, I keep forgetting to do the reputation things because I want the green wings, I think, and I don't have them, but oh well. Let's go stab the emo a little bit. Also, I'm not sure how much more of the summer event I'm really gonna... Because I think I could make a case for just finishing off the story and then, like, exploring all of it off stream. Because I don't really know if I like streaming just my normal exploration stuff, my no brain, wandering around doing nothing. I don't know if that's necessarily the version of me I want to be showing or something. I don't know. Something like that. Oop, there's a case to be made for everything. Because I was rambling a whole lot a long time ago, not a long time ago, a while ago, about like being uncomfortable and being silent or something. That's something I do when I explore. I like being, well, not, I don't know, it's because like my mind's focused on other things while I'm exploring, so I just tend not to talk much. I treat it like an art stream, maybe. I don't think that's the best necessarily. Shiny. But that's also where it's also like half my answer to the question. Like if nothing mattered, I could just... if nothing mattered, I could be boring and not worry about it. But I don't like being boring. And it's not even just a streaming thing. That's a thing that a lot of people have noticed about me. And I never really noticed about myself, but especially when I'm in voice calls with people, I don't like silence. It's so weird for me to like sit in silence with a person. I need to fill it with random observations or talking about just the most random shit. It leads to a lot of interesting moments. If people notice. I'm also very easily distracted. Like if I'm solely alone, or yeah, I'm solely alone with someone in like a VC and I'm not actually actively doing anything, I probably will just like talk a whole bunch, which probably translates into just chatting streams. But if I'm playing a game, I tend to be a little bit more quiet just because I get more easily distracted.
Reality is pain.
I need to heal Nikita. Uh-oh. I never understand how this works. I guess it's not the circle you take damage in, but the projectiles? Uh-oh. Come here. Okay.
Allow me.
Throw that down.
Cruel world.
Swap to her so she can heal. Okay, it's probably the best idea. There's Kale there. That's fine. Oop. I think Kazuha works on these as well. which was an interesting thing to discover. Because I've always struggled with this boss, I never do it right.
Possible.
But I've only just recently learned how to. At least semi-consistently.
Yeah!
Oosh.
Make yourselves at home! This dance is for you! Just like we rehearsed!
And Kale will be doing.
I was destined.
Kale is too strong. Kale is utterly overpowered. Especially the double boomerang. A double boomerang's so good. Ooh, healing bonus. Okay. I think I can also, because I slightly upgraded this team, I'm able to get the Raiden Shogun down before her, what's it? Her big special invulnerability electro shield thing. I don't remember if you get an achievement for that or not. I probably, if there is an achievement for that, I probably unlocked it at some, I don't want to do Senora. But I'm gonna try to get this in one go. It's kind of a thing you have to focus on, and I completely forgot how to do it, but this will be fine. I think the empty, what's it, space silence would be like a lot easier to handle if I actually had a live 2D model, because at least I could like sway from side to side and have that show up. Okay, I should always use Nilu first, I think, just to get the booms off.
Sharing my knowledge!
And then just do this, I guess.
Inferior.
Get over here.
Sweeps the lands.
Okay, I don't think this is the best. Yeah. Maybe I should do more Dendro. I'm not sure how to do this.
Just like we rehearsed! Position!
Definitely did it really good before, but this time doesn't seem as good. Maybe it's RNG, or maybe there is a strategy to it that I'm just failing at right now.
Falls on the land of eternity.
Hold the line! Make yourselves at home! I see everything!
Where'd you go? Over here.
Here!
Maybe I'm just doing too much damage to them. Too many, like, hits. Maybe I need to do high damage hits rather than low damage. A lot of random blobs.
Try this on the side!
Perish. All eyes on me.
The
I
temple
definitely got this
of
before.
Hey! Allow me!
It's like a thing you have to balance with her shield. I got her to half health with like half a shield, and then that was like on good pace. I could completely finish her off.
Make yourselves at home! Grow, grow, grow!
What's she doing?
Witness
Uh-oh.
the final
Just hit it.
calamity.
Rest and rebuild!
Yeah, that's fine. I don't need to use Electro, theoretically.
This may hurt a little.
I don't know when I realized that.
Try this on for some! The Temple of Wisdom! Positions!
Eternity is in my
I think I
hand.
use Nilu first in that rotation. There's like a very specific rotation that you need to do to be able to pull it off. Because there's a lot of damage I can do if I do very specific rotations with this team. I think I just forgot how to. Yay. Okay. What this? EM. Not the worst thing. Also, on an entirely unrelated side note, my voice has been described as very gender. And I am living for that. It's not something I really mention all that much, but that makes me happy. Whenever someone describes my voice as like androgynous or something, it makes me really happy. That's a thing with me. That's a thing I have. Oh, also. I had enough to get this, I was just saving it. I had enough to get his costume, or his skin. Yeah. Very shiny. Although I don't use Kaya. Oop. Where is he? You there. You have voiceovers. I do not care. Icy feather flight. Fashionable clothes festooned with a fur collar. Tailwind shadow. Kai is out from his role as a dagger bandit into play. Though flamboyant and designed to be as eye-catching as possible, it isn't difficult to put on. Though it does take some time to get all the accessories and daggers sorted. Switch.
Come on. Let's sneak off on an adventure.
Why?
But nobody else can.
Whoa. What? Kaya, why does a dagger bandit always carry daggers? Within the city of Mondstadt, 2 knights of Favonius, one large and one small, are chatting. Many days have already passed since they played the roles of bandit and mage on the stage, and even now the small knight has questions about that which he does not yet understand. Ahem. The reason the bandits carries daggers, the reason was never explained in Kaya's script. Perhaps it's because the character needed a catchy name, and the director just excitedly scrawled the words, "The Dagger Bandit." But the small knight in front of him sat with furrowed brow, deep in thought, more serious even than when thinking about what was for dinner. The boundless curiosity of children makes them always want to ask questions, even if the endless stream of questions can be annoying for adults. If their curiosity is not satisfied, they may lose that spark of curiosity and turn into a boring adult. Of all the infinite possibilities in life, becoming boring is one of the worst and most tragic outcomes. Oh my god, it's almost like that was something I was just talking about. So a child's questions should always be treated with care. Hey, that's right, why is that? You asked a great question, Glee. Kaya replied with a smile. Perhaps because he was briefly abandoned on that stage, he too had thought about lives lived that were not his own beneath the bright lights. Knights live as knights do, and bandits live as bandits must. Justly taking up a sword and bow standing forth to show their determination to protect. That is a knight. But hiding one's blade and closing the net on their prey in the darkness, that is a bandit. Different people live in different ways. A thief will not bear the blade of a knight, and a traditional knight will not sneak out a hidden dagger to hurt someone. If the characters in the story don't abide by such rules, then the story has betrayed the roles dictated by fate. But there is no need to give such answers to a child. There is never just one answer to a question. The daggers used by the dagger bandit were a gift from his friends, or symbols of his career as a virtuous bandit, or commemorated past acts of charity. Let's fabricate a fairy tale and weave heroes, legends, and beautiful fantasies together, just like each time before, and give children a dream to dream. He turns around and takes a dagger from the side of the costume hanging in the room. It's actually a complicated tale, and we'll have to start from when the big bandit was just a little kid. Would you like to hear about it, Glee? Are you going to tell me another story, Kaya? I'm listening. Yeah, I didn't do all. I don't think that's the first time I've seen something like that. I don't think all characters have that for a costume, do they? As like a story thing? I mean, I don't. Wait, what? What? So when was that? Did I miss something? When did they add long descriptions to all the costumes? Hold on. In the last 3 months, Amber has had a bone or 3 to pick with wolf hooks. While out scouting, her uniform and stockings were torn by their sharp hooks, and unfortunately, her schedule was such that there was no time to get them fixed. The Knight's logistics division gave her 3 sets of uniform with the same type initially, so wearing one out was not exactly a major emergency. But Amber loved those 3 sets quite dearly, and would have been quite upset regardless of which one was torn. Even Baron Bunny had his design based on these uniforms, Amber recalled, with a twinge of sadness. When her mission ended, Amber would attempt to sew the damaged uniform back together. But despite her excellent skills, the marks of her needlework remained stitched into the fabric. However, Amber would obtain a new uniform not half a month later, at the Knight's end of the year meeting. It was a fair bit more official, the craft was more ornate, and it was also stated to be more hook-proof than the previous version. On behalf of the Knights of Favonius, I'd like to present you, our one and only Outrider, with some new clothes. Thanks for all you've done for us so far. So Hertha, their logistics captain, had said. Interesting. How many costumes do I have? Does this have a map? Holy. Okay. Curtains rise. O holiest of sovereigns, high princess of the Mirage. Praise her eminent rule, extol her magnanimous judgment, exalted be her rosy visage? The thunder roars for her, and for her our towers built. The fief lords of Immernachtreich and the great secretary, most loyal Osvaldo Hafnervines. I am not pronouncing any of these right, but that's in character. That's in character for official. Gather here to await her command, and her knights, silent and stern as the majestic mountains. The first, the Knight of Valor, armed with a sword of keenness unmatched. Yea? Enough to sunder dragon scale. The second, the Knight of Sincerity, shod in armor true, enough to withstand a storm of a dragon's wings. The third, the Knight of Charity, righteous and pure in all ways, who quailed not before any darkness. And the other knights gathered behind them, their heads bowed beneath the tower summit, gathered at their princess's feet. As for the princessin, she withdrew her gaze from the deep night before addressing her servants. Valor, sincerity, charity, my most excellent subjects, follow me unto eternity. For I am the noblest soul in all the Immernachtreich. So long as my heart beats, I shall never forsake you. And the knights obeyed her. Our swords and armor are yours. May they be for you a means to break all shackles and guard against all corruption. Our true hearts also we give unto you, that they may defend your noble soul. This was their knightly oath, and it would be by her side as she hunted the wicked dragon Tasrak. That it makes me think of StarCraft, because there's like a special kind of what's it called? There's like a Zerg unit called a what the hell is it called? Oh no. It's the big one. It's the big one with like the it's like a mammoth. It's like a Zerg version of a mammoth. And there's one that's called similar to that and it could like regenerate or something. I'm not sure. That's what it makes me think of. But far away, black-hearted Tazrak had ripped and devoured the all-protecting night sky and set up its lair. It had slithered in the dark, sharpening its fangs and claws, and with its flaming breath it had scorched the princess's heart, turning her eyes red. This was the princess's fated foe. Their showdown was inevitable. But the prophecy of fate had already been foretold. Fair and pure souls need not fret. Simply open one's eyes and prepare to bear witness, for she shall surely return victorious. Curtains fall. Note, according to Flowers for Princess Fischl has crimson eyes like rubies. The actor who plays her is thus advised to make the necessary performative adjustments to maintain faithfulness to the source material. Nice. I don't know when they added that. That's so cool.
I created another.
Who else has outfits? I don't remember. I think Kaching. I also We'll look at you. I was drinking water. Hydration good, especially when reading. At the foot of the sacred sakura tree, a lovely brocade mat lined the ground. An exquisite
A blade embraces its duty.
I forgot
As
I gave her the
jeweler cherishes
umbrella.
their gems.
A beautifully arranged meal awaiting atop it, or the whatever that is. Such was the view that met your eyes when you followed the invitation letter's instruction, guiding you to what it called a picnic. Moments after, Kamisato Ayaka, the organizer of this picnic, emerged from behind a tree. Sorry, my mouth is like dry or something. I don't know what's happening. Blah. Smiling with a fan in hand and unhurried of gait. I've heard that the people of Fontaine enjoy having
A
picnics.
blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems.
I'm trying to read your stuff. I too wish to indulge in one such event. Perhaps I'll be able to sample the experiences this novel writes of. That was to be expected. The Yai Publishing House's newly published Fontaine light novel, The Case Files of Miss Orith, had taken Inazuma by storm of late, after all. Ayaka had been reading this novel too. From time to time, the two of you would meet and discuss the methods of deduction used within this novel, revealing her deep appreciation for the entire series. With her hair coiled up and wearing an elegant lady's
A
hat,
blade
she
embraces
looked
its
just like the
duty,
Fontaine
as a
beauty
jeweler
described in the
cherishes
novel.
their gems.
You found the transformation amazing. Though the figure before you was obviously still Ayaka, she had achieved a new sort of elegance merely by changing her apparel. The Dame of Fontaine before you said, while reading the case files of Miss Orith, I am mispronouncing words everywhere. Oh my god, it's ironic for a poet. I often feel that, though there might be similarities between the cultural habits of individual nations, the private lives of each nation's people remain more different than not.
A
To
blade
praise the
embraces its
lifestyle of a
duty,
world beyond
as a jeweler
Inazuma
cherishes
is
their
like peering
gems.
at the moon's face through a veil of clouds. She lowered her head, seemingly vexed. As a daughter of the Yashiro Commission's Kamisato clan, Ayaka is unable to live with a freedom comparable to that of an adventurer. This you knew quite well. Just as you were about to say something to console her, she nodded, as if experiencing an epiphany, and said, "Though such is reality, I'm already vastly more fortunate than most. With a friend like you, even though I cannot travel, the stories I have heard are no longer limited to Inazuma's borders."
A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems.
I wish that everyone, not just me, could know more about what lies beyond our shores. So Aika hadn't been distressed on her own account, it seemed. Miss Saratani once told me that, beyond the bounds of Inazuma, learning and art flourishes in Sumer, Mondstadt, Liyue, and Fontaine. Yet we know so very little of them. I intend to propose to my brother and Lady Yae that we bring in more pieces of work from outside Inazuma. Perhaps we can get a glimpse of places and people we've never witnessed before by using their literary works as windows.
A blade embraces its duty,
Ayaka's bearing
as a jeweler cherishes their gems.
Bearing? Brain confused. Ayaka's bearing far exceeded your expectations. This was, indeed, the Shirasagi Himegimi of the Yashiro Commission's Kamisato clan. Before I can propose this to my brother and Lady Yae, however, I must create a specific list of books to be published. As such, I want to ask you for some recommendations. Before you realized it, moved as you were by her words, Ayaka had already begun touching upon the particulars of her plan. After a moment of deep reflection, you put words to paper and fill the first line of the list in.
Their gems.
The Boar Princess? Indeed, you reply, it's a beautiful and cruel fairy tale, rather different from the other works of its kind, and I think people will find it very interesting. Unfortunately, when Ayaka brought the list of books to Aratani, the editor crossed out the Boar Princess without hesitation. This fairy tale might be a bit too unique. I fear that people might not be ready for its contents yet. I have no idea when they added this. I don't know if I knew this already or not. I think it might just be... I don't know. I don't know when that happened. Who else has... We read Kaya. You probably have.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Now I wish I had Klee so I could actually read her, what's it, outfit, description thing.
I wonder
Barbara-
when I'll be as tall as my big sister.
How do I make them not talk? That's mildly distracting. Barbara's songs and dances are meant to heal everyone's heart, but sometimes even Barbara, who brings smiles onto everyone's faces, will herself feel down. She too wishes to hang out with close friends and spend quality time with her family, much like any other girl her age. These small wishes seem simple to anyone else, but they are a luxury for Barbara. As an idol, she is often surrounded by zealous fans when she goes out. And when she can steal moments to be with her family, the time she can spend with her parents and sister is ever so brief. Her brilliant,
wonder when
busy
I'll be
sister
as
is
tall
often
as my
stuck
big sister.
to her desk due to official business, and every time Barbara wants to go to her to share her feelings, she is silenced by the mountain of work piled in front of Jean. Her sister's exhaustion is plain to see, and Barbara sees it too. It can't be helped. Jean Gunhilder is everyone's acting general, or acting grand... Why did my brain suddenly go to, like, Goro? What was that? Is everyone's acting grandmaster. But could you just give me my sister back just for a while? Barbara says this to herself while watching her busy sister. That was when she heard a rumor about a strange archipelago. This is from like the 2 summer events ago. Oh my god. Summer, islands, the ocean. Could this be a hard come by opportunity? Summer meant refreshing drinks, sweet icy desserts, and golden sands, azure seas, and people playing in the water. The sand, the sea, yes, so it was decided. But a seaside trip requires preparation. Snacks, sweets, ah yes, and spicy dried fish too. All this she placed into her cute yellow ducky bag. Oh no, it's a song. I'm not gonna sing that. Let's get clothes, need some light and comfy swimwear, the short skirt looks good. These little white flowers lend a playful look to those shoes. Perhaps a little bow tied around the neckline, blah blah blah. Began to hum happily to herself. There's no way your sister would have time to prepare any swimwear for herself, would she? That was quite the pickle. Still, there would be ways around that. Barbara pushed the door of the library open with a smile. Do you have time, Miss Lisa? I'd like your help with picking a set of clothes. I don't remember that. Oh, I don't have that. That makes sense. That's unfortunate. We can read the description of this, though. Big sis, these clothes are yours, right? I found them while sorting things out in the room. The folded ceremonial clothes in Barbara's hand had the knight's crest on it, which shone with a golden light as it caught the sun's rays. It looked familiar, true, but Jean was very sure that she had never owned such a set of clothes before. Come to think of it, the uniform she usually wore was hand-sewn by her mother. Wait, could that be yours, mother? Frederica smiled. Ooh, named mother. Yo. Smiled as her daughter asked this question, a rare sight to see on her face. Ah, it's been so long, so Seamus still kept it, huh? I guess we know the names of their parents. These were the clothes I wore when they granted me the title of Alder Knight. You can take them, if you don't mind. The seedlings of yesteryear had grown strong, and with their shade they sheltered the land they know so well. I feel like these descriptions had been in here for a long, long time. I just never realized they existed. I never thought to click the button. The glories of the past had been passed on, and they shine ever brighter for it. They saluted each other first as knights would, then immediately embraced as only family long overdue for a reunion might. Ka-ching. I don't own that. That's unfortunate. I don't feel like buying a story, though. Even if it would be an interesting read. I do have Lisa's, though. Here we go. Ow. In the eyes of ordinary people, just as flowers differ in rarity due to the nature of their growth, so too do academic achievements differ in worth. Certain researchers of exemplary capabilities are compared to patisaras, while those of more common accomplishments are regarded as akin to the more widely seen mints. As time passed, some students also found themselves influenced by these analogies. Thus, they began to use different species of flowers as amusing nicknames for each other. It was unanimously agreed that the academia was full of sweet flowers and mints, but roses and patisaras were individuals of vanishing rarity. Thus, it was baffling to many that the genius Lisa Mincy possessed all the qualities of a patisara, but cared little even to claim the title of rose. As an academic, she finished a great many projects left incomplete by those who came before her, and also possessed a solid grasp of theory. Her accomplishments earned her the regard of her instructors, and soon she was allowed to study even the most complex of topics. In little time, she began contributing to the advancement of her new studies as well. At that time, certain researchers even thought that she could become the youngest sage in history, provided she made a few adjustments to her field of study, of course. Yet, she didn't participate in the official signing ceremony that would certify her academic accomplishments, choosing instead to withdraw from the main project she was studying in her darshan, before leaving the academia altogether. When faced with the confusion radiating from her classmates' questions, she merely replied as elegantly and affably as she did, or as she always did. My work can be compared to rearranging a mess of books and putting them all back in the rightful place, that's all. With that in mind, it's unnecessary for me to claim something so serious as an official title. Also, do you remember that song that was so popular amongst us students? We beg not for the Kalpalata's lotus's mystery. We struggle not to claim the Patisara's purity. For if poetry by our sides, their fragrance ever lingers in our lives. In times past, the rose was a flower precious without peer, but after generations of scholars worked tirelessly to cultivate them, roses can now be found wherever the sunlight shines. But is this bad for the roses? Well, of course not. Rare or common, the roses remain as fragrant as ever. Their preciousness was but a label we gave to them. As such, if there comes a day when everyone ceases to regard these flowers so subjectively, and instead judges them with consideration to their growth habits and choice of environments, that day is coming, I think. Might be something worthier of commemoration. Interesting. I also have her. I have her outfit. Ningguang, the great mover and shaker of Liyue's mercantile spheres, always seems to have a confident, steady smile on her face. But even she cannot escape the vagaries of depression, reluctance, loneliness, and other anxieties that trouble the ordinary people of Liyue. Once, when Liyue Harbor teetered on the brink of a crisis, Ningguang was forced to sacrifice her Jade Chamber, the sky palace she had built up for many years through much sweat and tears. All the memories of her past, sweet or bitter, were cast into the ocean with the Jade Chamber, and there they sank. Even one such as Ningguang could bear the loss. Even after the dust had settled and the opportunity to rebuild the chamber came, she still spent much time in troubled consideration. Many things happen in this world. Who could say when great loss might loom? Each time she thought on this, she would feel depressed. As the banquet in the skies began anew, Ningguang stepped forward into her indigo dress to invite the gathered guests to celebrate with her. Yet, amid the revelry, amidst the sea of famous relics, precious trinkets, fine cuisine, and the cries of joy and laughter, Liyue's Tinshuan? I'm bad pronunciations. Was once again gripped by melancholy. Leaving her seat, Tinshuan, because that's like a CH kind of thing, isn't it? No? maybe? I'm not sure. Ah! She stood under the night sky with a clouded heart. The sounds of cheer within the pavilion could no longer be heard from this far away. It was as if she was alone under the stars. As she often would in the past, she gazed down at Liyue beneath her feet. The faint moonlight seemed to be cast about Liyue's face like a veil, from Bishui Plain to Lisha. The lands was painted a magnificent, gentle white. This was a sight that Ningguang was most familiar with. Ever since the Jade Chamber was completed, she would gaze upon this majestic view every night. Time flies, but the mountains and seas remain. The mortal world is fleeting, but there are things that will not change so easily. 100 years from now, perhaps, all things might be different. But then my beauty would have faded, my body reduced to withered bones. This garment, too, will by then have grown dull, no matter how opulent it may have been in its prime. But as long as I live, riches uncounted shall be at my disposal, as shall the Tin Xuan's authority so vested in me. I will live this life to the full, lacking not at all for power, wealth, or friends. Was this not what I resolved to do from the beginning? If so, then how could I simply allow myself to fall into this pit? To lose my wits because of a moment's emptiness? Life must be treasured precisely because it is fleeting. I wrote a like little mini essay on Reddit actually just a few days ago about like Hu Tao and like her grandfather and like her story, and that's like the thing. This is like the conclusion I came to. Life must be treasured precisely because it is fleeting. That's low-key what like my conclusion was. That's pretty cool. But 1,000, even 10,000 years from now, those who come after remember this name, Ningguang. As she returned to the feast, her heart was clear, and when she emerged from the crowd again, the Tin Xuan Ningguang wore that calm, self-assured smile once more. She's pretty cool. Not really my kind of character, but she is cool. Who else? I don't think I have any more outfits. Not that I know of. Maybe if I go to the shop. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's all. What does it mean by sold out? How does that work? Does that mean you can never buy that again? That's so weird. Huh. Yeah, it's only like 5 characters that I own, at least. They're so... If they're gonna do like descriptive stories for like all the outfits, then I want more of them. They're so cool. Also, I need to take a short break. Let me throw this up. Just sit here, I guess. I will be back. Wee. Hold on. Let me get rid of that so it's not covering everything. I had a... Also, everything should be working again. I had a thought. I was thinking a little bit. Doppio drop site. He's a VTuber in Easy Shanti. I think he's done a stream before where he did like a reading stream for Genshin. I don't remember if it was like Genshin or Honkai Star Rail or something, but he like went through like all the books and stuff in the game. And like read through them, and that I kind of want to watch that. I think that would be really cool. I think it might have been Star Rail. I'm not sure, but he went through like all the books and stuff like that, and I like his voice. His voice reading stuff would be really cool. I should watch that again at some point. So hello, Slimy Cheesecake. How you doing? Paimon Kado Avocado. Oh no. That's an image. Okay. Like how it's been almost an hour, I haven't even touched the event. I've just been reading costume description story things. Oop, I got distracted by Kaya's outfit. You want to punch Paimon? I feel like it'd be more fun to kick Paimon. I mean, you can only do so much with a punch, but like if you kick her, you can like go really far. You can do like football. It'd be fun. You can yeet her really far away. I remember like a meme, or I think it was like with Yelan, I think you could do. Where you could be like in the pause menu and you time it like just right, and you can send Paimon's like flying off into a pole, and then she like just pings off somewhere with like the collision. It's great. Play soccer with her? Sure. One of those words. I don't know if I'm thinking of American football or British football or soccer, or all these words are confusing. And then she dies. Is that? Yeah, mayhaps. That's a bit aggressive, but I'm not even paying attention to this commission. I'm getting it all wrong. This is fine. Just give me my primos. Yay! Oh no. Not an escort quest. I'd hate these. These are just like stand and wait for like 2 minutes. The quest. Where is it? Go. You don't even have to fight the enemies for this. You just need to clear the obstacles. The enemies are like utterly unimportant.
With all my strength.
Let's go to Disneyland. You mean the summer event thing? After I finish my commissions. And maybe a little bit of resin. I don't know. I did do resin doing the... Oh, I need to do a third one. Because I only did 2. My weekly bosses. Oop. Ow. Okay.
Everyone hold hands. Positions.
Is that paused? It just sits there and waits? There we go. Why do I have the... Is that the... No, what is that? I thought that was the chasm thing. I don't think that's the chasm thing. I think that's for the event.
Allow me. Here. This dance is for you.
We'll go on Radiator Springs races of Gaia? Huh? Da-da-da-da. I remember playing like a lot of like like cars from there was a lot of cars video games. I don't remember. I think it was like a PC one. What am I doing? Ooh, ave.
A brash maneuver.
Where is the ending? Here. Okay. Yay. Okay. Head over here. And this one's really pretty. I have a friend who was like 100%ing all the regions in Genshin. Is like, I could never. She's like 100% in like this area, that area, all the. I haven't even unlocked these areas yet. That's amazing. I could never. Mondstadt? The only areas I've 100% is Narukami. These two places in Mondstadt, like nowhere else, I don't think. I don't even know how you do that. It's just like all the chests or something. I was wandering around Sumeru and I saw like a whole. I was trying. Whoops. I was trying to figure out where is it? This was because that looked. This makes me think of like Tears of the Kingdom or something because there's like a skull lake and it's like, huh. I kind of want to investigate that. I wonder what that is, and apparently it's something that I think that was like something to do with the R&R quest line at some point. Should you Photoshop their face onto Kaya? You do whatever you want. I am not one to stop you. I'm not sure why you would do that, but...
Rest and rebuild. Make yourselves a home. Billowing surge. Let's move out.
Where's a tower? Here's a tower.
Positions.
Okay. What's the easiest way to get to that? Can I just like yeet across the island? I don't think so. I'll teleport from here. There's a lady behind you feeding the Paimons. I have no idea what that means. I have zero context for what the heck that could possibly mean. Are you implying that there's like Paimons just everywhere? There's multiple instances of Paimon. Have I seen the Cars movie? I have. I've seen all 3 of them? Question mark? And the Planes movie? Do I remember the after credit scene of Cars 1? I don't think so. It's been a very long while. I watched a long time ago. I don't know if I ever watched after credits. I've only seen like after credit scenes for like Marvel movies. I've seen a lot of like spin-off things, I guess? I don't know.
It's my lucky day!
Hold the line!
Boom!
I see everything! The Temple of Wisdom!
Uh-oh.
Help! Hi! Fly!
Dance with the waves!
Here! Allow me! Covenant of the Deep!
I expected that to heal Kale a little bit more. I feel like every so often I get into a situation where Kale is just like on permanently low health. Which isn't the best. Should I fight Senora? It's been a while since I fought Senora. I don't need her materials for anything. Can you tell me what it is? Yeah, sure, I don't mind. It's not like it's spoilers for a movie that is like years and years and years and years old. It doesn't really matter. I've seen the movie. I just haven't, I don't know, I don't remember the after credits thing. Yeah, let's fight her. This is gonna be painful, but let's fight her.
You're trembling. Is it the cold or just cowardice?
Been a while since I experienced this fight.
Sharing my knowledge. Hold the line. Positions. Just like we rehearsed. Hi. Committed to memory.
Okay. Where? Here we are. Okay. Nilu has the most health on this team, I think, so it's just useful to have Nilu out. I have built her like triple HP. Yoink. She'll just slowly take damage. Where is it? This one's just really annoying because of like this mechanic. Oop. At the end, the couple that were looking for directions to interstate end up all dusty and still looking for the interstate. Uh-huh. Is it something like no, what am I thinking of? Like the race car ones that are like strung up in the wires or something like that? Oop.
All eyes on me. Make yourself at home.
Who's my favorite Genshin girl specifically? I'm not sure.
Billowing surge.
Because very recently it was like Hu Tao and Yoimiya simultaneously, then it became Yoimiya, and I think somehow Kale is stealing the #1 spot.
I never asked for redemption.
Because Kale is very relatable in a weird way. What is this? Meh. Lightning McQueen was once strung into the wires after he destroyed the town. Yeah, but I remember like a scene. I remember some sort of scene with like the other race cars like in the same situation or something. I don't know what that was. Maybe it was in like the main part of the movie. And that couple was lost in the desert. That was lost in the desert is Kokomi and Kaya. Okay. I need to do... I've been thinking of doing like a character tier list stream where I kind of like rate my favorite characters. I've done it once, but not on stream.
Ad Astra. Thank you for
I think it would be kind of fun.
Ad Astra.
Because I do have like a ranking system where I have like Irma favorites, which are like a level above favorites, and those are the characters I triple crown specifically. Nilu is going to be there eventually. I just haven't. I need more of these. I want a triple crown or all in one go. Kale is there. Nahida is there. I'm not sure if Kazuha is a perma fave or not, or just a favorite. Yoimiya, Hu Tao, Sayu. I need to do more memes of like Sayu or something because I think that's fun. It's not something that people expect. People don't expect to see a triple crown Sayu with a wolf's gravestone. This is amazing. Fischl's triple crowned. Amber's triple crowned, but I mostly did that for Kale, I will admit. Who else? I think that's all. Is it? Maybe. I don't think I'm missing anyone. Head empty, though. You know all of the dialogue to the cars after credit scene. Nice. Is that long or short? I don't know whether that's impressive or not. I know people who have memorized the entire script to the B movie off by heart. Oh my god. Probably Shrek as well. I don't really care about resin. What is this? When is this? 2 days. Eh. Alright, let's go to my teapot. Grab some things. It's probably short. Yeah. Compared to like a full movie, probably. I mean, I don't see why they would put an entire second movie in an after credit scene.
This realm is...
Okay. I think we're done everything here. Yeah.
If you ever
Grab this. I was also thinking, because I want the donut. I want the donut for Kokomi, but I was also like, oh, I could pull for that, but I also should probably save up for Fontaine characters. It's kind of important, a little bit more important than donut, even though the donut looks really cool and shiny and funny and hilarious, and it'll also be really good for Kokomi, but I want the donut. It looks so tasty. Look at it. It looks like it has purple glaze. It's a purple glazed donut. I wonder what that would taste like. It'd be like lavender flavored. Ooh, it'd be like fragrant. It'd have an aroma. I want to eat the donut. Nope, that's a chasm. Let's go here. Okay. Oh, for the love of Fraser, can you please ask someone for directions? I kind of remember that. No, I don't remember Kokomi. I kind of remember that. That's giving me a vague. I'm remembering that from Cars all of a sudden. I'm not saying I'm remembering Kokomi being a car. I'm remembering the thing you're trying to reference from Cars. It's jogging up something in my memory from years and years and years ago. All right, let's. I also need to do this. I need to do a Carry Burr. I definitely need to do that before I start Fontaine. Also, when Fontaine does come out, I don't think I plan on immediately streaming it, because there's a lot of stuff I need to do. There's a lot of stuff I still need to do in Sumeru. I want to finish off like these parts before I touch Fontaine, which is going to be so unfortunate because I know I'm probably going to get like a lot of spoilers for Fontaine and like Twitter and stuff, but I don't know. I don't know what to do with that because I'm so behind. I have so many things to do in like Sumeru. I have the world quest, this massive world quest to do with Connery and stuff, which is really important. I have Nahida's second story quest. I have this whole tornado-y hurricane area I want to figure out. There's a nail in there somewhere. I know there is. Yeah. There's a lot of things I need to figure. Ooh.
everyone hold hands. Hi. Positions.
Oh no. Okay. Who do I level up artifacts for? I could just make this team even stronger. I should maybe grab some stuff for Kokomi? No. Let's make Kale stronger. How do I make Kale stronger? I don't think I got any good artifacts for Kale. Oh, I used Wanderer's Trope for you, so I might as well upgrade whatever Wanderer's thing I got. No idea. I leveled up an EM. You don't use EM. I'll level up this for no reason. Oop, that'd be good for Nilu, maybe? I'm not sure how, like, to build Nilu. I don't know if this set necessarily is good for Nilu. I'm just doing it anyways. But I just see, like, HP. I think I saved it because of the HP. Oop. Defense percentage, oh no. If it goes, like, insane into crit damage or HP, it might be worth it, but probably not. I just need to get rid of artifacts. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Okay. HP rolls. Maybe it'll be a really good HP artifact. Okay. I mean, they're not the worst rolls. It's just kind of unfortunate I wanted a defense percentage as, like, the extra. This is potentially salvageable. Okay, no. It's terrible. I'm never gonna use this artifact, probably, unless I don't have any other options. I just need something to dump artifacts into. I need to get rid of, like, some 5-star artifacts, because they're just clogging up the inventory. HP, okay. I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world, but whatever. Boop. Where am I? Grab this. This. Okay. I'll do that in a second. I want to explore for some reason. My brain is in the mood to go stare at random things and collect all the shinies. I got one hit of dopamine from finding a random chest. Now I want to find more. I'm sure I've explored this area a decent chunk, though. Well, not decent chunk, but, you know, there's not too much left in this specific part of the area. Waterfall. I wonder if there's something hidden behind the waterfall. I think not. Oh well. Let's head here. There's also a side quest thing. I don't know what that is. I should poke that. I'm gonna poke it. Just so it stops poking me. You there. Let us give thanks to fate, dear travelers, for your wanderings have finally brought you here. Surely you must be searching for a serendipitous encounter beyond your wildest dreams, an astonishing journey that is beyond your mundane imagination. Now the opportunity for us to fulfill all of our desires has been laid before you, right here, right now. Dive into the brand new Daya's 3-day reverie. Step onto the grand stage and you can experience something beyond your wildest dream. Swim freely in a pool of Mora. Exorcise the phantoms haunting ancient castles. Break free from the shackles of gravity. Whisper the passphrase. Take us to the world of reverie. Declare your curiosity and passion, and begin your journey. Now, the speaker really knows how to work a crowd, though Paimon didn't understand the details. Journey, show, stage, and something about a pool of Mora. Seems like a new attraction. Like having guests act on stage in a play. Oh, when you put it like that, Paimon's definitely heard of that kind of activity before. So is the person making the announcement Daya? Daya? She must be the director of the play. Also, that is a brand name. That is straight up just a brand name, but okay. So if we register, we can become the characters of some of the plays. Are you interested, Paimon? Shall we kickstart our acting careers? It definitely sounds cool. Paimon's especially interested in the Pool of Mora. Of course you are. That's not it. Paimon just wants to see what kind of mystery attraction is deserving of such a special spot in the Veluriyam Mirage. Then let's say the passphrase together. Take us to the world of reverie. Really? Just like that? Perfect. Your registrations have been confirmed, and Daya's 3-day reverie will begin shortly. An ancient legend resurfaces, and new clues to a priceless treasure are found. A band of pronunciation? Chivalrous. Oh my gods. Chivalrous. We'll go with that. Pirates hones their weapons and hoist sails. A town floating in the sky encounters an unprecedented crisis, and a miracle-working architect must act quickly to prevent the soaring city from crashing to the ground. Sounds like Kaveh. To save their fallen friends, a lone Hydro Eidolon must break into the haunted forest and find a way to lift the curse. There are 3 different shows, each with their own theme. Please choose one. Find an announcement speaker like this and follow the instructions to go to the place of reverie. Come on, lowercase letter A, let's look for an announcement speaker and give it a whirl. I want to find a haunted place. Oh? Did we teleport somewhere? What? Oh, okay. There's free... No. What? It's just selling us go this here. Okay. Oh. Right. Cool. Yeah, this one, the horror one. I want the spooky one. Let's go to the spooky one. There's also that thing I wanted to unlock and I still have no idea how to. I like the idea of something spooky. I should play a horror game. I mean, Subnautica is theoretically a horror game. If you're afraid of the ocean, and most people have some latent, inherent fear of the ocean, then Subnautica's a horror game. Oop. Okay. Ooh, foggy. Slightly foggy. Let's enter. All actors and actresses have arrived, and all stage mechanisms are operating normally. This performance of Petrifying Gaze, a play from Daya's 3-day reverie, will now begin. On the edge of a thick and eerie forest, 2 wise and learned sages happened upon Hydro Eidolon, wandering alone. Please help me. Someone help me. I don't want to abandon my friends. Water droplet? Wait, did the water droplet talk? It's actually the sound of the speaker. Just treat it like the water droplet's lines. Oh, so this water droplet is actually main character in this play, and we have to act along with it? It is truly fortunate that these 2 wise sages have already researched the language of the Hydro Eidolons in depth, and can understand its plea for help. This must be a fated encounter. Such a portentous meeting. How could you even entertain the notion of not assisting this Hydro Eidolon? Wow, we have our own characters too? That's really cool. Let's get back on topic. While we were lost in the woods, we happened upon an ancient castle and accidentally awoke the evil spirits slumbering within. Lone Hydro Eidolon, only the wise should speak, huh? 2 of their leaders, they laid curses upon us, and now the moment a ghost sees us, we turn to stone. I barely managed to escape, but my companions... Oh, they must be in such pain. Is this our fault? Of course not. Even if those ghosts got on the wrong side of the bed, that's no excuse to be bullies. Those jerks turning lost water droplets into stone, that's even worse than bullying. These ghosts are all super bad guys. If we teach them a lesson they won't soon forget, can we save your companions? No, the 2 ghost leaders never showed themselves, and the castle is vast. Even the strongest and most capable person could never find them. But I heard one of the ghosts say that deep within the castle is a chest, and that chest contains an ancient hex-clearing, cleansing remedy. That is the only hope. The chest is locked inside a secret chamber, and you must first find the hidden key. But I've already been cursed, and if I go back alone, I'll certainly be seen by the ghosts. Then I'll be turned into stone and trapped forever. That sounds easy. We'll escort you there, find the key, and get that remedy. As long as you avoid those ghost gaze, you'll be fine, right? It'll be a walk in the park. That's right. You are both wise sages, and you must clearly know what to do. Please, I'm begging you. I'm on Shurgan to character quickly. You guess exactly where the plot is going. Sounds pretty straightforward. Even if you can't beat up the mastermind, taking down the ghost and saving the water droplet's companion should be a piece of cake for you, right? Come on, little water droplet. Let's go find that remedy, lift your curse, and save your friends. Yeah, let's go, Blobby. Go to ancient castle. Okay. Go, go, go. Go, go, Blobby. Lone Hydra Eidolon. Remove the illusion of the mountains and stones reveal hidden patches. La la la. Why is there a strange low-pitched sound buzzing around them? Oh? And a chill followed up, as if eyes in the darkness were firmly fixed upon them as they approached the castle. It goes by too quickly to narrate. Ooh? Burb. Burb. Petrifying gaze of a burb. Those Wraith, they're just machines that look like birds. Let's knock them all down. That'll do the trick. Okay. Aw, I want to remind you if you destroy the surroundings, you need to pay 10. Oh no. What was that? Paimon thinks there's some boxes and junk. Uh-huh. Right. Oh, okay. This is dumb. Yay. It goes by far too quickly to actually, like, voice these. It's sad. Poke the wall. There we go. Ooh, shiny.
For you.
Go on, then. Uh-oh. Yay. Oh, uh-oh. There's another one.
Huh?
Didn't realize there was another one. Doop. Go, go, Blobby. Blobby adventure. Da, 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 da. Open the wall. Yay. Ooh, berries. Feed? Oh. What the heck? What's happening here? Eh? Oh no. Wait. Oh, outer box. Eh? Oh, wait. That is weird. I'm confused. What? I have an idea. We lock it in place, and the momentum, it stops, and then you can push this back in, and then it's like stopped there permanent. Okay. Go, go, Blobby. What the Blobby? Oh, you're so rude. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. Just do the same thing again. Boop. Go, go, Blobby. Ooh.
Wow, what a lovely surprise.
So I'm going to take a quick break again. This is what happens when I drink coffee. I will be right back. It's like this early in the... I was gonna say this early in the morning. It is literally 10 p.m. But I did just wake up very recently and then immediately have coffee. So this is what happens to me. I will be right back. Wee, I live. Also, I tried to pour more water into my glass of water, and I realized it was full. And then I realized, oh, I haven't been drinking water. That's probably a bad thing. I should probably do that. I should probably drink more water. I should probably remember to drink water, but that's a hard thing to do. Okay, what am I doing? Everything should be set up fine.
First, get into position like this.
Go, blobby, blobby, go. It's not as spooky as I thought. Actually, it's kind of spooky. I want it to be more spooky. I want it to be horrifying. Standing as an oppressive giant in the something moonlight that went by too quickly to read. Da, 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 da. I think it's more suited for like what's it? Chinese writing. You can probably read it that quickly in Chinese, but it doesn't work well when it's translated into English. It goes by far too quickly. What's up with this? Oh. What? Eh? Okay. There's only one thing you can do there, though. What is happening? How do I... There's no way to block those, then. Oh, do they, like... They blink, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay. Their sight paths only exist, like, temporarily. Oop. That doesn't make any sense. Their line of sight. Yeah. The key to a secret room just inside a chest. Did we make a mistake? Noisy fool, you bought help, I see. Even play some bait. Woohoo, shiny. Turned out that the chest was just a decoy. The Wraith leader seemed to be afraid of the two wise ones and something from... So scary. It goes by too fast. This way time when we're speaking of those who dare to hide in the shadows are the worst. That reminds me of Kazuha's friend. The thing that Kazuha's friend said. There will always be those that braved lightning's glow or something like that. in the Inazuma quest. Very nice. Another shiny one. Oh no. Last chest. Uh-oh. Impossible conundrum. Uh-huh. This is fine. Well, that's a tricky situation. Uh-oh. I want to kick those ghost mechanisms right over. I mean, why don't you? What's Blobby doing? Insolent beings, have you gone insane? Or have you abandoned all hope and simply wish to see your friends in the next world? Get up on the wrong side of the bed. That was a nice epithet. Oh no, it used its body to block their gaze. Why does it have such a noble spirit of self-sacrifice? A sudden twist. The lonely Hydro-Eidolon has thrown itself in front of the ghost vision, using its body to block the fatal gaze, and is slowly turning to stone. Water Droplet turned to stone, just so we get the key. Water Droplet can still be saved. We have to hurry. Oh, that's right. As long as we aren't in their line of sight too long, we should be okay. Did the Water Droplet figure that out? It's so smart and brave. Lowercase letter A, let's find the key and get the remedy, fast. We can't let the Water Droplet suffer too long. Yeah, for Blobby. What am I doing? Enter. Shiny. Narrator on speaker. The two sages watch the poor Hydro-Eidolon slowly turn into unfeeling stone before their very eyes, and it no longer responds to their anguished calls. But this was not in vain, for it was only so willing to sacrifice itself because it believed in the two sages from the bottom of its heart. Place. Ooh, a chest. Oh. Oh, okay. How do I use it? Though if a water droplet's turned to stone, can it still drink a potion? And how does water even drink water? Oh, maybe this remedy is the kind you rub on. Let's try it out. Submit. Yay! The speaker continues to describe this strange scene in front of you. The two wise sages slowly drop the remedy onto the petrified body of the Hydroidolon, and a strange phenomenon begins to occur. As though time were flowing backwards, the petrified Hydroidolon begins to return to normal. Sorry, I'm ironically drinking water because my throat is turning to stone. So that's how it feels to be turned to stone. The pain, the agony. I cannot let my friends suffer this fate any longer. Water droplet, how could you just charge ahead like that without saying anything? You scared Paimon half to death. It's a good thing we got the remedy so quickly. That ghost was so scary. I was so terrified. I love this voice I'm doing. I was so terrified I couldn't even speak. Also, you're so wise. I think you don't even need me to remind you. Even if I turned completely into a stone, I knew you guys would save me right after you got the remedy, and things would just be just like before. Am I doing Valley Girl? What is this? It's Valley Girl Hydro Eidolon. So there was no real need to worry. Huh. Did Paimon get too invested in the play? Paimon was just so worried about the water droplet. It's good to dive into your role. It means Paimon's having fun. Paimon is a guest who's here to have fun, but she let the acting get to her head. It's a little embarrassing. But anyway, we succeeded. Now you can take the remedy and save your friends. Thank you. I'm forever indebted to you for all that you've done. Hello, Musen. How you doing? My companions and I will always remember your kindness in our hearts. It's nothing. No need to be so polite. Paimon hopes those ghosts won't cause any more trouble. Whenever you guys play in the forest, you'll have to be more careful. No more coming through this castle. Congratulations. The impeccable plans and stratagems of the wise sages and the bravery of the Hydro Eidolons has become a perfect partnership, and the curse of the ghost will soon be completely lifted. After the timely arrival of the wise sages, the ghost will never again be so reckless. The lonely Hydro Eidolon and its friends can now play again without fear or worry. The dense, eerie forest is now gradually showing its peaceful, quiet side. Thus ends Petrifying Gaze. Thank you for watching. Hooray, we finished it. Paimon really got into it. The combination of the lines on stage and narration by the speaker does a great job of working the audience. Paimon wonders where Daya learned to do that. If you get a chance, we should definitely ask her. Nod. Aw, I wanted more spooky. That wasn't the spookiest thing in existence. I was lied to. There's a chest here? There's a chest here. Ooh, what did I get?
Wow, what a lovely surprise.
A promotional poster from the Daya's 3-day. Oh, cool. A referee attraction in the Veluriyam Mirage depicting the central ideas and themes behind Petrifying Gaze. The main image shows a sinister castle illuminated only by moonlight. From the towering trees beside the castle, perhaps the ghosts were originally intended to be related to demonic trees. But as owls also roost in said trees, perhaps their final choice of antagonist was a good one. Yeah, I kind of like the side quests. The text moves like a bit too quickly when you're like wandering around, but it's fun. Sky Castle Saviors. A town floating in the sky encounters an unprecedented crisis, and a miracle-working architect must act quickly to prevent the soaring city from crashing to the ground. Okay, let's go to that one. We'll do these side quests, and then we'll like finish off like the main quest of this entire place. So I get the feeling that by the end of the stream, my voice is just going to completely die. But I am a-okay with that. A little bit of fun is worth sacrificing a voice or two for. Theoretically. How do I get up there? An easy way. There we go. Boop. Ooh, shiny. Let's go. All inspections of play mechanisms complete. Animal particles in position. Hello, hello, is everything in place? Those abnormal animal particles, they've all been taken care of. Oh, look at them chasing. Go, Blobby, go. Keep doing your thing. Ahem. Well then, this performance of Sky Castle Saviors, a play from Daya's 3-day reverie, will now begin. This story takes place in a remote mountainous area. The people living here are constantly facing floods and storms, and their lives are filled with hardship and misery. Sufficiently lyrical voice. Okay, I needed like be sing-songy, I guess. In order to provide advance warning of disasters, a group of courageous warriors built an observation post on top of a towering cliff. Over the years, the lookouts on the high cliffs became a unique tribe known as the Cliff Keepers. The speaker continues to describe the background of the story in detail. Difficulty in transporting goods to the cliffs made the lives of the keepers even more torturous, to the point they had not a single complete home to live in. The elder of the keepers turned to the miraculous architect, renowned for their expertise. They entrusted the architect with the task of constructing a floating town in the sky. The miraculous architect constructed a remarkable load-bearing structure, providing a solid foundation upon which all the town could be built. Next, the architect embedded tens of thousands of specially designed hot air balloons infused with animal particles within the foundation. The unparalleled buoyancy of the balloons effortlessly lifted the entire town to the very summit of the mountain. The miraculous architect firmly anchored the town at a predetermined height, granting the keepers a stable and cozy haven to call home. Yet, as time marched inexorably onward, accidents began to befall the animal air balloons. The keepers soon found their town was slowly losing altitude, teetering on the precipice of shattering into pieces on the mountain's summits. Singular summit. A great calamity loomed, accompanied by tremors that shook the inhabitants' hearts as well as their homes. Whoa, what a heavy start to the story. A floating town in the sky on the verge of falling? Now that's a crisis. Well, let's take it seriously. Let's learn more about the context. Yeah, it looks like there's another speaker over there. Maybe that's where the play continues. Let's go take a look. Why was I like mildly entertained by Nilou just like looking up as Paimon like pissed off? Uh-oh. Yep, get up there. Boop. Can I grab these? They look shiny. I want to poke them. Huh? Oh. I feel like I might have doomed the realm. What are you doing? If I grab the shinies, will you stop chasing it? Are you just gonna get angry at me now? Uh-oh. Climb, climb, climb. I guess it's not an easy way up there. Button. I got spooked and I thought there was a bug in my drink, but it turned out to just be the refraction of my thumb on the other side of a glass. Oh my god. The elder of the keepers meets with the miraculous architect and provides a detailed explanation of the crisis looming over the flying town. Miraculous architect, as you can see, each day our town continues to descend lower into the sky, and though we long to safeguard its cherished home, our haven of warmth and security, regrettably, we find ourselves helplessly to do so. In addition, quakes have been rocking our town with immense force, alarming rumors are spreading like wildfire, and a sense of panic is now gripping the people. Holy sh! We're all gonna get smashed. We're all gonna get smashed to smithereens. Esteemed Elder, I get that you're worried, and I've been hearing some rumors doubting my project's quality controls. But fret not, I'm here once again to resolve this crisis once and for all. Eternal nonprofit. Alleviating your fears and dispelling any doubts you might have. This is probably just Kave. This is Kave at this point. I don't remember how Kave sounds. I just took a brief tour of the town and took a look at the monitoring devices I had set up in the Foundation. And guess what? I discovered that the fault lies with a few individual lift balloons. It appears that the animal particle levels in certain lift balloons have dropped as if they have been intentionally damaged. However, as long as we fix them, we can prevent the town from plummeting from the sky. So, to restore the town with its planned altitude, we need to increase the lift provided by some balloons and install additional fixed anchor cables. Though I should say, it's gonna cost a little extra. You see, in most cases, intentional damage isn't covered by the warranty. No worries, we'll increase the budget to 5 times your initial rate. How's that? 5 times, 5 times! What is the impolite mockingbird? Who is this character? Oh my. Oh my, so willing to add in a bit extra. That's wonderful. Wait, 5 times? Don't you think that's a bit much? Back when this town was initially constructed, your budget was already several times what other clients paid. I didn't mention this last time, but before, we ran into an exceptionally greedy craftsman. Seeing our resources, he quoted a price over 20 times the market rate. Luckily, we had been thorough in our research and didn't fall for it. But as a result, we have a rough idea of the true construction cost, and your bid has always been far below what would be expected. So you were always loaded? You guys really are, well, good at keeping a low profile. We live lives of hardship so that everyone below can prosper. Everyone knows it, so they are quite generous. So it is the neighboring villages have grown wealthy and often send us opulent gifts and donate vast sums. But our tribe has been accustomed to modest living since our days on the cliff, and so we save most of it. Do such people really exist in this world? Such humility. Regardless, I happen to be a master of cost control. I believe that increasing the rate by 2.5 times is more than sufficient. 5 times is a bit much, don't you think? I must say, I'm truly impressed. Just as one would expect from a distinguished architect who has been dubbed miraculous. Don't want free money, don't want free money, idiot, idiot. Hey now, you're the bird brain, I burn all my mora, honestly. When constructing this town, my quote was only slightly higher than the cost of materials and labor. This allowed me to build the finest houses while still having enough money left over to cover my meals for 2 whole months. As for today's maintenance service, if the fees are enough to cover my travel and lodging costs for a few days, isn't that the best value for you? The elder, who just a moment ago had been moved to tears, suddenly grew annoyed and knocked out the parrot perching on his shoulder. We are truly grateful. The keepers will forever cherish your kindness, and tales of your noble deeds will be passed on from generation to generation. Speaking of which, in our previous encounter, you had hired a sumpter-beast caravan and brought hundreds of special storage jars. However, this time around, it seems you have arrived with minimal equipment and without any special preparation. You've hit the nail on the head. The primary issue at hand is finding a way to gather sufficient animal particles to restore the lost lift of balloons. That's no problem. This time we'll handle the animal particles. Collecting them is our specialty. Might be well versed in using animal particles to forecast storms. Let us, the professionals, assist you in this crucial matter. The elder selects 2 courageous keepers, you who have patiently waited on the sidelines. You have triumphed over gravity and mountain winds, effortlessly navigating the towering terrain. You are the rising stars of the keepers. Hyman gets it. It's our time to shine. This time we're skilled keepers, and we just need to fly over collecting animal particles. That's super easy for us. It's a classic trope. We've had practice. Very well. Then we will entrust this task to you. This may be more exhausting than usual, so we will be sure that the rewards are commensurate. Working at heights is no joke. Please be careful. Don't worry, humble elder and honest architect. Leave it to us. You two just fix those balloons while we go fetch the critical particles. Let's go, lowercase letter A. Let's hustle and get the job done pronto. Just have to collect enough animal particles so these keepers can keep their home. Are my eyes closed? What's happening? Oh, I think I just poked my... That's unfortunate. I didn't realize my eyes were glitch closed this entire time. Okay, where am I going? So I was just drinking water. Every time I go silent like that and don't move, I am hydrating. Yay. Boop. What's up with this? Entering to... Oh, okay. There's some in here as well. Boop. I don't think I really need that to rise up, because apparently I can just climb on these. With enough effort. There we go. Oh? Ooh. Down. Oop. Who would do something so terrible? What's going on? The last 3 animal particles fled. Oh? Follow them. Let's go after them. I'm trying. Oops. There we go. Oh. Ah, so these 3 stole the last animal particles. Wait, were they behind the sabotage of the balloons too? Ah, lowercase letter A. Let's teach them a lesson. Get those animal particles back. Ooh, think yourself an actor too, eh? Abruptly appearing animal saboteur. Okay.
This dance is for you. Just like we
Whoop,
rehearsed.
that was easy. See the error of your ways now? No more sabotage in the future. Got it? But something feels off. Have any of you ever seen those 3 before? Could they be actors that Actaholic hired? What? Where's Engineer? Did Engineer fix the sea monster's mechanisms? Hurry up and get the emergency team to the scene to handle cleanup. Wait, what? I'm still on there. Ah, my bad. I'll turn it off now. Thankfully, the guests were able to handle the sudden emergency themselves. We definitely can't make this mistake again. After overcoming all kinds of challenging trials, pretty much all the animal particles were successfully collected. The 2 keepers were so focused that they didn't realize that more than half a month has passed. The miraculous architect comes through in a big way, swiftly repairing the lift balloons and the town's foundation. The narrator on the speaker sounds a bit anxious, don't you think? Was that part of the show, or did something go wrong? Someone's got no clue, but it's probably not important. Let's get back to the play. The narrator mentioned that we've jumped ahead like half a month of time, which saves us from waiting for the architect to fix the balloons. Let's go in and meet them now. Talk to the elder and the architect. Down below? Oh, just a speaker. Welcome back. It could not have been easy. Please enjoy a hard-earned rest. Bravo, bravo! You look around and notice that the miraculous architect has already repaired all the damaged balloons. Once the animal particles are ready, the disaster will have been completely averted. The elder calls upon the other keepers who arrive with steaming hot food and refreshing drinks. Your efficiency has also left the miraculous architect stupefied, staring in awe. You've already completed the collection? That's a full 5 days faster than my expectations. No wonder the elder said you guys are pros. Now that we have enough animal particles, I'll replenish the lift balloons without further ado. The narration from the loudspeaker paints the following scene. Miraculous architect whips out a nifty gadget and dashes around, spreading the animal particles you gathered through preset interfaces to devices scattered all across the foundation. With the lift provided by the balloons restored, the abnormal vibrations come to a sudden halt. The village seizes its descent and gradually ascends back to its original altitude, while the powerful air currents disperse the vast expanse of clouds. The once somber sky clears, and the town is once more embraced by radiant sunshine. The keepers erupt in celebration. Awesome! The town won't plummet into the ground, and the crisis has been solved. Time for a round of applause. But why are we staring up? It's all in our imaginations anyways. We're still on the floating town anyway. Paimon's neck is sore. How about this? When we get the chance, let's find an expert to illustrate this story, or even better, turn it into a film. Paimon has a hunch that it's going to be a major hit. Maybe Daya has the same idea. I bet it's mainly budget issues. As the ground beneath his feet finally stops shaking, the elder takes a long breath, feeling so moved that he begins to tear up. The town is safe! The town is safe! Fantastic, fantastic. Now we keepers can carry on with our duty. Success! The repair project went off without a hitch, and it's definitely worthy of being written to a thesis. Oh boy, it's a perfect example that could even make it into a textbook. I won't have to worry about food expenses for the next 2 months. What kind of marvelous creation shall I dream up? But if I may, it appears that the town is still ascending, and if it surpasses its original altitude, when will it come to a stop? Oops. I may have been so focused on fixing the balloons that I forgot to secure their anchor rope to counteract the lift. No need to panic. The town is rising at a relatively slow speed, and we can use smaller cargo balloons to attach the anchor. It'll be a cinch. I see. I thought that after witnessing the success of those two heroes, you came to the conclusion that we could all walk up walls and live in the sky. The keepers aren't as mighty as that. Please address this issue as soon as possible. Ask for more money. Ask for more money. Earn a bit more. Earn a bit more. Sure, if the elder would like to build a lavish birdcage and confine you within it until you learn proper speech etiquette and business ethics. Forget about any extra charge. I'll cover it myself. Despite the little hiccup at the end, the story wrapped up beautifully. Thus, as always, the troubles of the Cliff Keepers were resolved by the miraculous architect. This floating town in the sky will keep on supporting the Cliff Keepers, ensuring lasting peace and prosperity in the region. And thus, Sky Castle Saviors comes to an end. Thanks for watching. Encore, encore. The curtains have fallen, and even though it wasn't perfect, Paimon thought it was decent. If Paimon was a wealthy merchant, Paimon would invest a ton of money into Daya's 3-day reverie, make every prop and scene amazing. Let's look into that when the opportunity arises. We need to gain a solid understanding of their financials before investing. Absolutely. Paimon hoped to get a chance to meet the mysterious Daya. Blah. Kinda don't like...
This is so...
I kinda have like a love-hate relationship with like unvoiced quests like these, because when I have to voice them myself and now my voice is like dying and I feel like my brain is turning into sludge. But I also like the voice, having to voice it. I like voicing things. It's fun. But also, like, it just destroys me. I've done a lot of reading today. promotional poster from the Daya's 3-day reverie. Attraction da 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 da. Image focusing on a huge city floating in the sky, supported by a multitude of balloons attached below it. However, from a safety perspective, balloons that colorful might attract birds and result in collision damage. This might be the reason the miraculous architect into play actually keeps the lift balloons within the foundation of the city. Perhaps it's safer and more reliable that way. Okay. I could do one more, or I could, do... what's it? This bit. Because it's going to be a voice quest, and I want to, like, rest my voice a tiny bit. So this seems so frequent, but I need to take another break. I'm so sorry. Caffeine will do that to me. I will be right back. It's been like 3 times in the past 2 hours. That is excessive. Wee. I'm just trying to get like a headache or something. I don't know. Do I really not like talk that much usually? So weird. So what was I thinking of? I have to eat like dinner after this at some point. I'm thinking of like making an omelet. An omelet would be lovely. Alright. Maybe that's why I should focus a little bit more on relaxing than anything else, because if I talk too much, my voice gets strained and then I just like blep out of existence. What's happening here? There's at least something around here I need to grab. I need to go for like a more comfy vibe. Like I feel like talking about this gets very meta very quickly, but at the same time, I don't know. I want to go for a comfy vibe that's kind of similar to, you know, my Inaness.
With all my strength.
At the same time, that kind of vibe just makes me uncomfortable when I attempt it.
Let's move out.
Because again, I have an issue with like
The Temple of
silence
Wisdom.
and stuff like that. It's hard for me to vibe with people if I'm not just talking 24/7.
I wonder who this gift could be from.
And I've been trying to do that a lot more. I've been trying to just be in voice calls with people and just kind of all of us doing like our own separate activities, just kind of silent and just having the company there. But it always feels so like awkward and off-putting. I don't know. Just not my vibe. And I wish it was, but I don't know. Shiny. Because like when I'm in a voice call with someone else, my mind is always, and especially like streaming and stuff like that, my mind is always like, are they entertained? Are they being bored by me? Are they, I don't know. Because maybe it's me projecting onto other people because I'm always kind of that way where it's like I could be doing something else, but I don't want to be rude. I stay in like voice calls a lot longer than I should. I'm always like, I could leave, but I don't want to say goodbye and be rude. I don't know how to say bye, so I'll stay here and ramble about random shit. Maybe that's a social anxiety. I don't know. All my things manifest in various ways. I wonder how many... This is like a terrible idea to put in my own head, but I wonder how many things I would be diagnosed with if I tried to get diagnosed with things. Oh no. Okay. Ooh. Human.
Long, long ago, there was a great thief. He lived in a land where the light did not shine, where all suffered in the darkness.
People call me...
Sorry, Kaya. Directly into the microphone, please. Otherwise your voice'll, you know.
Okay. They call me the Dagger Bandit.
Oh, I said K.
But no one sees that I rob the rich and give to the poor. Here in the dark, evildoers run rampant in the shadows, while the good, honest folk stumble blindly on, just trying to find a way through.
As the bandit brooded, suddenly the world was inexplicably changed as a single star appeared on the horizon and flew across the sky.
Is that us?
Stomp on that movement
Oh,
as I'm
okay.
in front of you.
It's kind of fitting that we're a star. 'Cause
Light,
that's kind of what the Traveler
a
is.
brief flash, yet enough to illuminate the world. If I can find the source of that light, I can shine it into the darkness, and the people will suffer in blindness no longer.
Wait, is that supposed to be Kaya? In a costume? Oh. I see. We're backstage. I forgot what was happening.
Without a moment to spare, he set off to follow the star's course. All the while, the star kept moving through the sky. Traveler, the star kept
I tried.
moving through the
I'm trying. I'm trying to move it. Come on. Not my fault. The game wouldn't let me.
Looks like I have to go through the desert. This could get dangerous.
If everything he'd heard was to be believed, the desert ahead was a no-man's land filled with horrors. Worse still, the star had landed in the most difficult-to-reach
Makes me
location.
think of Tears of the
surrounded
Kingdom
by
with all like
sheer
the star
cliffs,
fragments
but he
falling out
was
of the sky.
determined to press onward.
I've come this far, and I'm not about to turn back now.
I keep making references to like Legend of Zelda and stuff. Oh no. And also like clearly the only two Legend of Zelda games I've ever played. Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. They're such good games though. I like them.
The
Ooh.
dagger bandit trekked deep into the desert wasteland. Yet when he finally arrived at
that
his
Idia?
destination, he found not a fallen star, but a young girl, dressed in white.
How strange. I'm positive this is where the star landed. Young lady, do you know where the light has gone?
The girl replied,
Traveler from afar, the light you seek is
Oh,
only
Kokomi?
a bottled flame. But the flame has now died, and its light is long gone.
Bottled flame?
Yes, it was a gift from another.
and so the girl began to tell the story of how the bottle came into her possession.
Oh.
The girl hailed from a kingdom that sat atop the waterfalls. But when the reigning dynasty fell and a new one seized power, she and her people fled for their lives.
I thought of a different
A
spelling
thick
of
fog
raining.
began to fill the air as she made her way through the forest, and dense thickets tried to block her path. There is a mechanism down there that you can press to retract the thicket board below the stage.
There we go. Yay.
If I only had a lamp to guide me through this wretched forest, then I could survive.
With
No, Mama.
scratches covering her arms and legs, the girl pressed through the pain and made her way forward. The road ahead was arduous, but she was determined to press onward.
Let me press the button.
Come this far, and I'm not about to turn back now.
There we go. Jump up here. Wait, why is there like 2 triggers for this? Boop. Huh? Oh, I have to do both of them? Oh, I see. Weird.
But just as she was drawing near her destination, a huge stretch of thorns and brambles suddenly came into view.
I kind of just make the stars
Despair set
shake.
in and began to weigh on her heart.
I don't know if I'm supposed to do this or not.
Only someone could help me. I would give anything in return.
The girl's heartfelt wish in her moment of desperation did not go unheard.
Wait! There's no mechanism for the final thicket.
Ugh, I must have forgotten to check those boards.
Uh-oh.
According to the story, those thickets should be gone from the stage now, right?
Yes, total oversight on my part. Ugh, what a pain.
Uh-oh.
I can help. Traveler, catch.
Yay, fire, arson, let's go.
It's a jumpy dumpty.
I was thinking Cleo was gonna come in there.
The girl's heartfelt wish did not go unheard, for a Jumpy Dumpty who was passing by helped to clear a path for her.
Yeah, that makes complete and total sense.
Jumpy dumpty.
Oh, yes, perfect.
And so the girl continued her journey deeper into the forest. But what she found there was not a lamp, but a mage glowing with fire.
Please?
So, just to clarify, it was supposed to be the mage who helped burn a path through the thicket.
Save it for the end, man!
The mage took pity on the girl and handed her a bottle.
Alice? Question
Then,
mark?
the mage began to tell the story of how the bottle
Are you trying
came
to
into her
retcon
possession.
Alice into the story?
The fiery mage had an adventurous spirit and enjoyed taking long journeys. On one such journey, while taking rest in an oasis, she found a beautiful bottle by a crescent-shaped lake.
Klee, quick, get in the light.
Just keep making the stars jiggle.
She was an extraordinary mage with the power to grant people their wishes. She turned the bottle into a thing of equally extraordinary power. But the only place that it could make wishes come true was inside of the bottle.
That little witch hat, it's so cute.
Oh my! Look at this wonderful bottle of mine! It could make a fine toy! But better still, a sojourner's home!
The fiery mage blew into the bottle, allowing it to grant one single wish outside its glass walls.
Ooh.
Oh, am I supposed to blow into it? Wow, it lit up!
A flame was kindled within the bottle, and it began to glow a fiery red, just like the mage herself.
Ooh. Cutscene? No.
After the
Oh.
mage finished telling her
Back
story,
into the future.
she disappeared, leaving only the bottle behind.
A magic bottle that can grant wishes. And I wish to leave this place and go somewhere where no one will ever find me again.
And then,
Celestia.
the bottle seemed to softly inquire.
You'll never be found again if you go to Celestia.
I don't know.
The flame in the bottle faded as the girl's single wish was granted, and she found herself in the middle of the desert, far away, where no one could ever find her.
Wait, why would you wish for that? The ultimate introvert, question mark?
When the dagger bandit listened to her story, he sighed in disappointment that the flame with the power to grant wishes
But the wish
outside of
lied.
the bottle
She
had
was found.
already died.
But this doesn't make sense. If it truly granted
Yeah.
my wish, then nobody should have been able to find me here.
Maybe they shouldn't. The desert is difficult and dangerous to navigate, but I was determined to make it, no matter
Oh no,
what.
he broke fate.
Then
Fate got
take
snapped
this
in half.
bottle with you for your trouble. It may be able to grant you your wish, though sadly, only within the confines of the bottle itself.
All I wish for is light.
Honoring the bandit's request, the girl wished for light inside the bottle, and sure enough, it lit up. They found
Shiny.
that while the light was only generated within, it could nonetheless shine through the glass and reach anywhere in the outside world.
Even though it doesn't burn as brilliantly as the light that shone before, this is still an extraordinary light. What will you do after I take the bottle?
I don't know.
Well, then maybe you should come back with me.
With no reason to refuse, the girl accompanied the dagger bandit back to the land where the light did not shine. They brought light to that place, and the darkness was dispersed, and they lived happily ever after.
Yay!
And we're done! Seems the show went pretty well. Miss Honorary Knight!
I think the vision is usually on the back of her bag and it got replaced with like a 4-lace clover, and now it's on her hat. It's really cute.
Didn't I do great? I felt like I really was the fiery maid.
Oh, the little bow.
Wow, great costume, Glee. As soon as Paimon saw your shadow, she thought straight away, what a cute hat.
Yeah, I want to buy... I want to buy a hat like that, although I don't know when I would literally ever use it. It's like, that shape of hat is just so cool and stylish, but I don't know what reason I would ever wear it. I would be caught dead wearing it outside, but I don't know. I like the vibe of it. It's the role you were born to play.
Glee loves it. Thanks, Mr. Zosimos.
Oh, and it's sideways as well. It's like crooked. That's awesome.
Oh, wait. No, I mean, Mr. Director.
Mr. Director? Huh, no one's ever called me that before. Thank you, my dear little mage. Thank you so much. Oh, I'm so happy.
Miss Adia said that she tailored it a little bit so it would fit me, but you were the one who designed and made it. You're amazing. Yeah, that's amazing. And it sounds like Adia did a great job too.
It was nothing really. Just one of those, oh no, whatever shall I wear to the ball moments. Sewing comes in handy at times like that.
They know of Alice, right? Question mark? It's like maybe in like their subconscious, like, oh, we'll give her a costume that's similar to what Alice just naturally wears. Maybe.
Sewing is an art in its own right. You're more talented than you give yourself credit for, Adia.
Really? Oh, I'm just gonna go for a second. Please, chat amongst yourselves.
Hmm? She get embarrassed by the praise? Oh.
She gets embarrassed so easily. She really can't handle being in the spotlight.
Idia's a sensitive person and doesn't have a whole lot of self-confidence. I hope all the excitement hasn't brought her to tears. Oh, I'm a little worried.
Don't worry. I'll go make sure she's okay. I'll see you all later.
So, what did you all think of the play? Any thoughts?
It was pretty.
Huh? Uh-oh. Time to get serious. Now, are you sure you want to hear what we really think?
I like booping the stars. I have no other thoughts. Head empty. Stars are pretty.
Oh, absolutely. I had the courage to ask, didn't I? So, don't mince your words.
You could make
Go
the
ahead.
stars go jingle
Speak your
jingle.
mind.
It was 10
I
out of
can
10.
take it.
Okay, since he's asking for it.
Okay, Paimon will go first. So, the dialogue at the beginning was pretty good, but it ran out of steam as the story went on. Paimon could tell that you ran out of inspiration somewhere along the way. The characters were honestly a little bit ridiculous. Paimon didn't get what you were trying to do. The moment anyone started to show any kind of substance, suddenly the scene was over.
A scathing review.
Yes, all very good points, Paimon. I
Oh
would
my
add
God.
that in its attempt to pay tribute to the series 1,000 Nights, all semblance of a coherent was sacrificed. Plus, I do have to penalize you for the issues with the props.
Holy shit, she just shows up immediately for the criticism. No more embarrassment, just pure criticism.
Miss Adia, what are you doing back here?
She had a feeling she was called in. She sensed that her criticism was needed.
Oh, you know, I return like the tide when people start discussing something important.
Uh-huh.
Huh. Especially when it has to do with criticizing my show.
We all have our passions. She's just really passionate about this.
But there was one thing I liked about it. Just one, mind you. The story had a good ending.
I like the stars. I was responsible for jingling the stars. I like the stars. Idia is even harsher than Paimon.
You think so? I thought I was letting him off lightly.
Oh no.
Adia, could I borrow you for a moment?
Oh, sure. Excuse me for a moment. Back to you, Paimon. Keep up the good criticism.
Okay, in that case, Paimon did have one mother complained.
Uh-huh.
Let's hear it. Taking criticism on the chin is all part of being a director.
The ending was all wrong. The girl's motives were clear and simple the whole way through. It was kinda jarring when all she had to say was, I don't know.
True.
And doesn't anyone else find it weird how her whole community was on the run, but she was only looking out for herself the whole time?
So even the good ending wasn't so good. You okay, Zosimus?
I'm fine. I'm not going to improve without feedback. I also learned a lot this time with the chance to be off stage. To be honest, it was a dream come true.
What a great attitude. You don't seem upset at all by our comments.
I wouldn't say I'm completely unaffected, but you're only speaking the truth. They're all very valid points.
Yeah. You'll never improve if you don't make mistakes and learn from them.
Still, now that Paimon thinks about it, you did finish the script in a bit of a rush. Maybe we were being a little too hard on you.
It was quite ambitious. There's nothing wrong with that.
That's perfectly fine. Nothing is as important to me as my work on the stage. We all use our imaginations when we're kids, right? I used to play with dolls and my own cardboard cutouts by the light of an oil lamp. The shadows would come to life and dance on the walls. I never got tired of it.
I used to play with like Hot Wheels and little toy cars, and I'd give them all like their own little personalities, and they'd all have like battles and stuff, and it would like chip paint off of it. all of my like Hot Wheels cars have like a lot of like paint chipped off at the front because I would just like smash them into each other because we were like having little play fights or something. I also have an airplane that has all the paint chipped off for a different reason because I would stick it in my mouth. I hope that none of the paint had lead in it. Oh no. I just like ate the lead off of it. It's slightly concerning. Kids are dumb sometimes.
Fast forward to now, and in many ways, I'm still that same little kid. Lying on his bed, making sound effects. And I get the same joy from running a show now as I did in my little bedroom theater. Of course, a director can accomplish nothing without a cast and crew. So on that note, I want you to all know that I am eternally grateful to each and every one of you.
It's good to feed your inner child sometimes.
Hey, don't mention it. We had a blast.
It's where the heart of all good things come from, I think.
Okay, here, take this. Your component, as promised.
Ooh, shiny. An oil. Oh, a lamp.
It's the bottle from the show! The
Bottle.
one that lit up when I blew into it.
A bottle of no water.
That's right. Can you guess the secret behind why it lights up?
Oh, maybe there's an invisible fairy inside that opens its eyes when you blow into it.
Bingo! You guessed it.
That should do the trick. Oh, wait, this needs tightening up a little. Hold on, this will only take a second.
Keeping the imagination alive question? Ooh. Something interesting is going on over there.
This outfit's more fashionable than I imagined.
Excuse me, everyone. Do you have a moment? Especially you, Zosimos. Itia wants to do a little something for you. She says it'll be a dream come true.
A dream come true?
Yes. She said that as useless as she is, she wants to do something for you as the first person to have heard of your dream of being a director. Her words, not mine. I'd have to disagree, though. I have never thought of Itia as a useless person.
How is this suddenly about me? If everybody is ready, then I'd like to invite tonight's male lead to take the stage. Ta-da!
Ba-ba-da-ba. Boom. The eyes.
Cool! Kaya's turned into the real Dagger Bandit!
How is me changing outfits supposed to make the director's day? It's just a prototype costume. Is he that easy to please?
Don't be silly. If I know our director, nothing will make him happier than to see his ideas brought to life by the right actor.
Well, then I'm happy to oblige. Who am I to argue with the star of the show?
Zosimos drew up countless designs and made a few prototypes before landing on this one. It just needed some tailoring to fit properly, so I made a few stitches here and there. I hope the result isn't a disappointment.
He's awestruck. Maybe. Possibly.
Oh, it's perfect.
He's awestruck.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I'm... Oh, I'm so touched. Thank you all. You've made me happier than I ever thought I could be.
After seeing his performance for the first time, Zosimos cries tears of joy for a dream come true.
How are you doing? Recovered?
Oh, I'm good. Thank you again, Edea.
Oh, please, don't mention it. Well, now that we have the final component, it's time to say goodbye for now. Let's head to the core of the Veluriyam Mirage and get this place fixed up.
Can I keep wearing my costume?
Please do, by all means. Both of you can keep your costumes. It seems only fair.
Yay.
Kaya, keep wearing yours too. It looks amazing. I agree with our mage. I'm sure it's not every day you get to play such an unforgettable character.
Sure. I think I can be a bandit for a little longer.
He likes it.
Bye-bye, Mr. Director.
Take care, my dear friends.
Yay. The final part. Shiny. Also, before we get on that, caffeine has this effect. I'll be back. Not even 30 minutes. I have to take another break. Oh my god. I will be right back. Wee. I swear, I have like the most minuscule bladder in existence. It's slightly worrying. Alright. There's a shiny thing somewhere at the top here. There has to be. There's some way of getting up there. Oh. Maybe like this? Oh? Look at it, it's zooming. The box be zooming. Surprise! Oh? Okay. You. Was I correct? Yay!
Wow, what a lovely surprise.
Alright, get up here. You must have been... No, it's down below somewhere. We don't want to go all the way to the top, then? Is there anything in here? We've probably looked at this before, right? I think we've been in here. Not much to explore in here. Alright. Oh, there it is. What's that? Why is there a chest there? How do I unlock it? Oh. Wait, what? Oh? Question mark? Box? No. Wrong. I think. That's not what we wanted. Wrong thing. Huh? What am I supposed to do? Oh, change your disguise? And then we do that and then it gets around properly? It's like, I was gonna say Gartic phone. It's the weird communication game where you go from one person to the next and try to tell them what you're thinking of or something. And it's supposed to get all the way back around to the same person and be the right thing. I forget what it's called. Yay!
Let me help you pack this up.
It's a fun game. Like you pass a phrase, telephone. I think it's like telephone or something. It's so simple of a name for it though. But I played that a lot. It's like a game you do in school. It was just like a nice icebreaker. Squirrel. What the squirrel doing? Do you want me to fight the squirrel? You seem happy with the squirrel. I'll leave it be. You seem almost like enamored of the squirrel, so I'll let you vibe. Where are you waving at? What do you want? What are you doing? I think most of the things I can do here have been done. That was pretty good. Okay. There is something down there, though. Ooh. And there's a trapped blobby. Hello.
This material rust and rebuild. Allow me. Go! Hi!
Ow, ow, ow.
Ride this on the side.
That's so rude.
Dance with the waves. Billowing
Okay. Let's do some more.
Committed to memory.
Okay. Now you are freed. What are you gonna do? Ooh. Precious. Nice.
I wonder who this gift could be from.
Grab that. Oh, it's just a way to get up. Oh, I see. Was this the intended way to get up here? Maybe? Okay, let's finish off the, Oh, all the way back here? Wow, okay. I think after this stream, I'm going to do most of like the realm off stream, honestly. Because of like what I've been seeing with like the exploration and stuff. I don't think it'd be that entertaining for me to do. I don't know how to do that without just being uncomfortable at the silence and randomly running around doing nothing. So I think I will do most of that off stream, but I'll finish off the like main questline stuff on stream, maybe, and maybe some of the attractions. But exploring there, I'll probably just do on my own. And maybe tomorrow I'll do like an art stream. I should get started on like Mista fan art. Because I did say I was gonna do it, but his graduation is in a few days. It's in a week or two. I need to get to work on that. I don't know if I can necessarily do... Kale, Nila! I don't know if I can necessarily do that art on stream. I might get too self-conscious about that, so maybe I should do something else. But I do need to do Mr. Fan art at some point. Kale, Nila! Hello!
Oh, Eula and Kale! You got back before us!
Yes. Idia had the water droplet send us a message just as the show was coming to an end, so we came back here to wait for you.
You didn't want to watch the show?
How is Lissig doing?
What is Klee doing? He's just jumping. Kokomi's just like,
He finished all the maintenance work, but it took a lot out of him. He's now fast asleep in his room.
I see.
Oh, I feel a little guilty.
Meh. He'll be fine. He's a noble.
Consider it his atonement. It's only fair that he had to do something constructive before being able to sleep soundly. Seriously, don't waste your concern on him.
If you say so. Okay, without further ado, let's go and fix the domain!
Isn't this where we first met Water Droplet?
Correct! The core of the Veluriyam Mirage is the largest streaming projector of all. And this domain is one gigantic preprint.
Huh.
Whoa, so everything we've seen is created by this? That's incredible.
So, to fix it, same process as usual, right? Do we need to use the preprint?
Exactly. Well done. You catch on quick.
It's hard to forget after doing it so many times now.
Yeah, but you're pretty forgetful, Paimon, so I wouldn't be surprised.
Let's get going. This is the final step.
Yay! Suddenly Paimon's really excited.
The hub consists of these components. All
Wish
you
I
need
don't
to
know if
do
that's
is
true, I
place
just
them
felt like
onto the
saying that.
foundation in the right shape.
Vale.
Something that spins. Would a water wheel count?
Eula.
I guess it'll be time for us to leave once this is fixed.
Aw. Idea.
Wait, this is Zosimos' bottle lamp. Try sticking it in somewhere where there's a gap. And maybe on the right.
Kaya.
What's making that shadow? Is it the rope? I feel like the rope should go from one part to another to connect them together.
Some sort of shadow project thing?
It's like doing a jigsaw puzzle.
It reminds me of like those mobile games where you have like the shadows and you move them around, or like these objects and you move them around to like form a specific shadow shape you're looking for. Kokomi. I like how Kokomi is like separated from the rest of the group.
I think there's supposed to be a small cog on the right-hand side.
Girlie's an introvert.
So maybe that's the candy box.
The introvert separates herself from the rest of the team.
Oh, don't worry about it.
To have her
Close enough
quiet
will do.
time just sitting
As
here.
long as it can spin, it'll be fine. Should be fine. I think.
That doesn't quite look like it works. That is scuffed.
Relaxing days like this are
Perfect.
nice. Let's take it
No. Remove the upper and the middle. The middle needs to be that thing, I'm pretty sure. And then the upper slot can be the rope. Okay. Yay!
We did it!
What's that? It looks like a bicycle. It looks like an upside down bicycle.
But why isn't it turning?
Someone needs to kick it. Can I throw Paimon in there again?
The components are back in the core, and the hub is restored to its proper shape again. That's all we needed to do. Like any wound, it just needs time to heal. It'll probably just start turning again one day in the middle of the night when no one's looking.
Uh-huh.
Really? I thought that with your special abilities, you could get it turning again right away.
What?
Huh?
Hmm?
All of us are dying to see it. Not just how the domain looks when it's fixed, but also Edea in her element.
I want to see Edea using her magic powers too! I bet they're super awesome!
Mm-hmm.
What are you guys talking about? And how is Kleon on this, but Paimon isn't?
Haven't you noticed, Paimon?
They're referring to our mascot's true form.
As I've said all along, there's much more to Edea than she gives herself credit for. She has a very special power. Though, I think some of us have sensed that already.
Did you notice right away, General? I only found out when I was chatting with Eula.
Mm-hmm.
So our general was the first to notice. It seems like she's more perceptive than she lets on.
Well, she is a general. She kind of has to be.
I'd say the same about you, Kaya.
What the? All of you? No? I mean, I wasn't trying to hide anything from you, I promise. It's just, for people who stumble upon this place by accident, I think my current form is more approachable than my true one. I don't want people to get scared when they see me.
Ah, I wondered. I figured.
What? What is it? And whatever it is, how the heck does everyone know about it?
Well, for one thing, I sensed elemental energy in the residents here, but none of them have visions. Then my mind started to wander as I was reading a storybook, and suddenly, I had a thought. Since hydro-eidolons can change into any form, why not human form?
The power of water is its ability to take many shapes, or something like that.
You hit the nail on the head. Alright, in that case, please allow me to introduce myself once more.
Ooh.
I am an Oceanid who was exiled here when the former Hydro Archon passed away. My name is Edea.
An Oceanid.
Wow, Edea! You're so pretty!
Now that I'm in my true form, I suddenly feel a little embarrassed talking to you all.
You're fine.
You look stunning. You should be flaunting this look at every opportunity.
Oh, come on. I'm too shy.
Wait, so does this mean that all the people we met in here are actually...
I'm guessing that the human counterparts to these hydro alter egos are long gone.
That's right. When they wanted to leave, I took them to the edge of the desert. The components are, in fact, gifts that they gave to me before they left.
Oh. And that story thing was actually you. Because you didn't want to be found. For a very specific reason.
But I'm always curious about what brings people here. so I used the streaming projector to bring their wishes to life.
The power to grant wishes, but only within the confines of the bottle.
Exactly.
It's a truly extraordinary light.
I've just realized something. When the components fell from the core, it appeared as if they had returned to their respective owners. But actually, it was after the components landed where they did that their owners and the things associated with them arose around them to form the different zones.
Eh?
So now that the components have been retrieved, does that mean that all those things are gone?
Oh no.
Don't worry, they'll be quite safe. As long as I remember them, they'll never disappear. However much we might criticize each other or get into scuffles, in this Mirage, they will always be my friends.
I had so much fun in the choo-choo cart and hanging out with Mr. Director. I'll never forget them either. Me neither. I'll always remember my adventures in this fantasy land.
Very good. But it's probably time I set this wheel in motion.
This one's all yours, Adia, our magical mascot. Please work!
Huh?
Question mark? Uh-oh.
Huh? That's strange. Nothing happened. Has it lost some power because of the incident? Oh, crumbs! Not now! Not right off the back of everyone putting me on a pedestal and me acting like this is going to be my big moment!
Don't panic. It's fine.
Someone get me a bottle! I'm hiding myself away! See you in 100 years!
Oh no.
You're already in a bottle.
What now? This was the only way! Now I'll never be able to show you how the Veluriyam Mirage is supposed to look.
Hold on. I have an idea.
Yes, General Sangonomiya? I'm all ears!
If it's okay with you, would you let me borrow the Shinro casket from the domain's core?
Ah, the Shinro casket. That sounds familiar. 1 second. Here! Is this it?
Ooh, it's a clam.
Wow! A huge shell!
Shiny.
It's the relic that Kokomi mentioned earlier! So this is where it's been hiding!
It was once a ritual vessel used for making offerings in the Moon Shrine. It's made from the remains of a yokai called the Shinkiro, and it can listen to the wishes of those who come to pray to build up Shinki, which gives it its power. Several centuries ago, the relic was lost when the last prefect of Yashiori died in battle. Its final resting place was unknown.
It looks like the artifacts that I actually have on her.
The pearl that goes with it should be able to sense the casket's location. But when, unbeknownst to anyone at the time, the casket disappeared inside the core of the Veluriyam Mirage, the pearl's light died out.
Huh? How come?
Well, imagine it was a sound instead of light. If the room is too big, you can't hear anything from outside the door, can you?
Oh, I get it now. The shell must have been having too much fun one day and got locked in the solitary confinement room.
Yeah, of course you would make that analogy. Oh no. Berkeley.
I understand now, too. The core has been wearing out recently. That's why you were able to follow the pearl all the way here.
Sounds just like my treasure compasses.
To get back to the story, without the offerings at the shrine, this vessel quickly loses its power. Yet countless people who have visited this domain brought their wishes with them and left a small piece of themselves behind along with their gifts. These have the same effect as the offerings at the shrine.
Wow! I never knew this thing was so powerful.
It is. Powerful enough to help you repair the Veluriyam Mirage with any luck.
But what do I do with it?
It's simple. We just need to awaken it by telling it what we wish for. For example, my name is Sangonomiya Kokomi, the divine priestess of Watatsumi Island. And my wish is to use my critical thinking and strategic planning skills to bring a little more joy into the lives of my fellow Watatsumi Islanders, as well as the lives of everyone I cherish.
Aw.
Tia, what do you wish for?
Me? My wish is that all those who have sojourned to the Veluriyam Mirage in the past will achieve what they truly wish for. Not just in this domain, but out there, too. Even though I know full well that trying to build a railway in the outside world is just a pipe dream, and that Maimuna will probably just go back to being a scholar.
Mm-hmm.
And I know that Zosimos has a lot of improving to do as a playwright. It's going to be tough for him back in Fontaine. Chasing your dreams is hard work.
Wait, do you think we'll see him again? If he's in Fontaine?
Despite all of that, I still hope.
It's kind of like a land of theater and performances, and like the court of law in itself is like an act of theater, apparently. I wonder if we'll see him again. He won't remember anything that happened here because it's like a different thing entirely, but I wonder if we'll see like the actual version of him.
That somehow, someday, they will achieve their dreams.
Let's go, cutscene. Shiny.
Okay, the combined power of our hopes and dreams is at your disposal.
Whoa. Aw. I like their movement. Their animation is very cool.
Look! The wheel's been fixed!
It turns.
Come on, hurry!
That was pretty.
Yay! Tia, you're back to normal.
I think her other form is her normal form. This is her disguise. Are you alright?
Everyone's praise and curious questions went to my head. I said so many things I'm so ashamed of, and I lost the courage to live on.
Please don't say that. Yours was a noble wish.
Yeah, and you weren't granting wishes for yourself. You did it for other people. I have friends like that too. Other people's hopes and dreams are what motivate them. They'll work tirelessly just to see them smile. If you ask me, that's one of the most noble things a person can aspire to.
Please, no more praise. I'm really not comfortable with it. It makes me feel so ashamed. Someone like me doesn't deserve so many people's praise. It's like I'm dreaming.
Well, at least the domain is fixed now, and all the components are back in place.
I think everyone deserves some praise from time to time.
What's the matter, Klee?
Well, most people, at least. There are exceptions.
I suddenly have loads and loads of more wishes. I want to ride the choo-choo cart again and look down from up on top of the big wheel. Is there a way to get up on top of the wheel, Edea?
There is a way, but there's only space for a very few people.
That's okay. I can go up by myself. But it'd be more fun with Miss Honorary Knight.
I shall not leave your side, my lady.
Are we sure about this? It's so high.
We'll be fine.
What happens if we fall off?
I thought you could fly. You're literally hovering, Paimon.
Well, yeah, but Paimon's just worried for you.
I have a glider. And Klee has a witch hat she can just hold on to and, like, glide down. What am I thinking of? I swear there's something that actually does that. There's a game that
I'll be
happens.
there to make sure no one falls off. I haven't been up there in a long time myself.
Okay. Oh, where did everyone else go? they all disappeared into the void. Oh no. Oh. Go over to there. Oop. Hmm? How am I supposed to get up there? Maybe there is a rail that goes up or no? Oh, here we go. Oh, there's something right up there. Oh, it's like a Ferris wheel! Yo! Read. The ride is currently operating. Please wait for the ride to arrive and remember to follow safety guidelines while riding. It's like a big old Ferris wheel. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's awesome. And a little shade lily pad thing.
Wow! So high! I can see everything! Edea, next time you need to bring Kaya and the others up here.
Sure thing.
Oh, it suddenly turned nighttime.
Whenever people have to leave this domain, I like to come up here and spend some time alone after I've seen them out.
Yeah, it's very picturesque.
They're always overjoyed when they first arrive and start bringing their imaginations to life. But once they realize that they can't take anything home with them, they get upset. Some of them can't bear to leave. Others regret ever setting foot in this place.
Do you ever get sad, Edea?
I feel lonely at times, but not sad. A lot of people destroy everything they created before leaving, but some don't, like the residents you met. Before they left, they asked me to make replicas of themselves using hydro-eidolons. Then they tasked these replicas with maintaining everything they built here, as if this was their way of keeping their dreams alive.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, I don't know how they're faring in the outside world, but just the thought that one day they might achieve their dreams and live on the outside just as their counterparts do in here, that's enough to make me happy.
And they live with the knowledge that some form of them has achieved their dream, and that's a motivation for them in some way. That feels weird. I don't know. I don't know if I'd want to do that.
It feels like I'm here waiting for them in the future, where they've achieved everything they wanted.
Yeah. You're so nice, Edea.
Really? I just think that every dream, every wish, is like a flame in a bottle. Whether someone is still working towards their dream or living it already, as long as whenever they think back to that spark of light within them, it still makes them smile fondly. That's all it takes.
Well, I feel super happy right now.
I wonder what Nikita would think of all this.
Then I guess I finally paid Alice back after all these years. Funny to think I've been in the middle of a desert this whole time. It's just a giant muddy swamp to me.
Alice was the original. Alice was like the. So Clea was playing the role of Alice in that play, and Edea was the one who first stumbled upon the bottle. I think. She was running away from, well, Fontaine. All the stuff that's going on in Fontaine, I think. Maybe? Not sure.
Time for Paimon to give you a nickname! Mud Fairy! Watch out for Edea the Mud Fairy!
Paimon, the hell?
How dare you mock me! Roar! I'll gobble you up in one mouthful! Oh, I'm still embarrassed to have shown you my uglier side. But I'm glad the Veluriyam Mirage is up and running again. This place is going to be bustling with activity again soon enough. I hope you'll take some time to enjoy yourselves.
Well, we still have some dreams to attend to.
Yep, I want to get everyone together. For one last ride on the choo-choo cart.
Boop. To be continued, it says. It probably won't be. I want to go grab the shiny thing. Just poke it. Just to slightly poke it. Nope, that didn't work. Ah, perfect. Okay, how do I grab the... Just wait here until some... Uh-oh. Wait, how does this work? Oh, there we go. I'll stand on the top of this. I think that's doable. Yeah. I need to figure out where the, Joyux voucher? Joyux? Pronunciation is hard, but where those voucher thingies are.
Yeah.
There's one up here somewhere. Oh, it's up there. How do I reach that? Am I supposed to be on the roof of this stun, maybe? Maybe this is intended. What is that landscape over there? Whoa, pretty. Oh, there we go. Nope, I'm supposed to be down below. Uh-oh. No. Dang it. Try again. But good to know you can just be standing on the thing and actually grab it. Alright. I overthunk it a bit too much. Whoa, that is so shiny. It glows. It's so glowy. Where is it? Did I miss it? No, it's where is it? Where is it? What? I'm so confused. Wait, does it follow a very specific... Huh? How did I miss it? What's happening? Oh my gods. Right. Try that again. I'm going to swap to my Animo team just so I can grab it a little bit easier then. Boop. Wander has a purpose again. Where is it? It should be like visible. It's here somewhere. Is it below me? Oh, it's right. Oh, there we go. Okay. I didn't even use this ability. You have to jump off to grab it? It's so weird. Alright. They said they wanted to be at the choo-choo cart. So I guess down there, maybe? I wonder if you can find them after the thing is over. What have you unlocked? More of these things? Okay. Cool. That's the entire quest line completed. Alright. I want to figure out if I can see them again. Head down here. We'll just have a Wanderer falling out of the sky. This is fine. I'm gonna grab that though. That looks shiny. It's just a common chest.
Yeah. Too slow. Squall and Fury.
Animal characters are fun. You just yeet characters in there. It's great. Or enemies, rather.
To my face.
Smiling Kazuha is a sight to behold. I guess not here. I'm not sure what place they were talking about. Maybe they're back here somewhere. I need to figure out what the characters are.
Time to go.
Might there be more interesting places we have yet to discover here? Yeah, there's a lot of exploration stuff to do. Why don't we have a chat with Vidya? How do we do that? Where are they? Are they back at the... whatchamacallit? Let's go here. This ought to be it then. They ought to be like waiting here, maybe? You think? Yo, wait, who's that? Mandora. Have you traveled here from afar? I know, you're the one everyone's talking about, the great hero who fixed Mirage for Miss Adia. And you are? Sorry, I should have introduced myself. My name is Mandora, a resident here, and a former adventurer. I've been living here for quite some time. Ask me if you have any questions about the place. Former? Yes, I used to be an adventurer, but not now. After stumbling into this Mirage during a desert adventure, I decided to make it my home and live a peaceful and stable life. Since then, I haven't left. No more adventures. But... oh, I misspoke earlier. I should have said I stopped adventuring and met Mandora's stead. Yeah, you're the one she left behind. She left me here and returned to her world of thrilling travels and brilliant adventures. She really is a clever girl. But you know, that's just typical of adventurers. Just like how anyone swearing, "This is the last time, I promise," always breaks their promises. Of course, after becoming Mandora, I can understand how she felt. So it's not like I'll get riled up over it. It's just that After she left the Mirage, does she ever still think of me? If the thought of me could strengthen her resolve and help her walk her chosen path, that would really be something. Where would they be?
Time to go.
I don't know where to find Adia. Maybe I need to go to a choo-choo train place. Gretchen. Maybe they're at the start. Oh. They're all here. Ooh, and Gaia and Kokomi are talking. I want to see what they're up to.
You don't plan on taking the shell back with you, Miss Sangonomiya?
Hmm?
No. I think it's better if it stays here, with Idia. Watatsumi Island has something new to treasure now. And slowly but surely, people are seeing progress in pursuing their aspirations. It'll be of more use here, where it can protect this puddle domain and the dreams of all who journey through here.
Yay!
Time to go.
Oh, Lessig.
If we
Eula.
start at our village and take a slight detour, we'll be able to see Caravan Rebot and Partis the Eye on the way to Samiro City.
Oh, she's guiding them through more places?
Ah, very good.
They're going sightseeing.
Oh, planning to do any souvenir shopping along the way? You can just focus on buying the gifts. I'll carry the bags.
How very kind.
Don't worry about the weight. I can handle it. As long as it's nothing too gigantic, I'll fit it in the bag.
Uh-huh.
Calm down. How many people do you think we'll be buying for?
Mom, Albedo, Master Jean,
Oh my god.
Razor, ooh, and Diona, and Mona, and Fischl.
Very thoughtful.
What's that look for?
Nothing.
Hmm?
So, Klee, what are you planning to buy for everyone?
Some Sumeru flowers for Princess and Fischl, perhaps?
Sensetia-flavored candies, and big fungi caps, and loads and loads of storybooks for everyone!
Oh, I'm sure Fischl would love a storybook.
But I haven't decided what to get for Mom yet.
There's no rush. Let's see what they've got. And if you're still unsure, we can help you decide.
Oh, is that Adia?
Yay! Thanks.
She's at like the reception area for it. Very cute. Cute and wholesome. Adia. Oh, Paimon. I was wondering when you two might be taking a stroll. Let me see. Amelia Pure Water strings and twists around you, accompanied by the energy of gracefully dancing dewdrops. You two seem to be in good spirits. What do you say? Are you interested in sampling more of the delights of the Veluriyam Mirage? Even Paimon didn't imagine the idea would start speaking more appropriately. She seems like a different person. Wait, is she a different person? Are you another creation of Adia? My body has always been my own creation. Alright, that's enough talking about bygone days. Hey, Adia seems much more lively. That's so wonderful. Wait, what were we talking about? Sampling the delights of the Veluriyam Mirage. Traveling around can lead to lots of pleasant surprises. Maybe there's a huge trove of treasure. Exactly! Great minds think alike. We'll want to explore every nook and cranny of a mysterious place like this. Yeah, I only have like 1 or 2 days left to do that. Chests of hidden mora, gotta find them all. Huh. I mean, truly appreciating this place, not just wandering about around it. Though if it's treasure you're interested in, why not give the Returning Curios project a try? It's an old tradition of our newly revitalized Veluriyam Mirage. Returning Curiosity? Why hasn't Paimon heard you mention this before? Wait. Is Curios short for curiosity? Really? Did I never think of that? Returning Curios, as the name implies, refers to the multitude of fantastical items that have been swept into the vortex and funneled into the Veluriyam Mirage. This project goes back many a year. Originally, a veteran adventurer stopped here and was deeply moved by the scenery. It goes without saying that my hospitality helped considerably. Anyway, he buried his most prized possession in the place that touched him most deeply. Those were his mementos. 3 pocket watches made of Mora. Before leaving, the adventurer left a poetic cipher and asked me to tell it to later guests to see if they could find it. Watches made of Mora sound shiny and valuable. I don't know how valuable they are, but when I mentioned it to later guests, they were even more excited than Paimon. They sort of achieved the treasures left by that adventurer. Unfortunately, though they searched the whole Veluriyam Mirage, they were still unable to find the treasure trove hidden by the cipher. But in the process of searching, many guests began to relax and enjoy themselves and lost all traces of the nervousness they had when they first entered the Mirage. Though they never found the adventurer's treasure, they found the idea fascinating and chose to leave behind their own gifts in the Mirage, burying their stories and entrusting me with their care. In the end, though, I never experienced this. It has become a sort of tradition here. This is returning curios, deciphering ciphers to reveal the treasures of guests past, and then passing down our own stories. What about the watches? Were they ever found? Now that you mention it, what did happen to the watches? I only remember the stories he wanted to tell. Right. What was his cipher again? Give me a moment, let me check to see if there are any records. Tia, didn't you promise the adventurer? You need to be more reliable. Don't blame me, it was ages ago. There's been so many guests since then too, just stories upon stories. How can anyone expect me to memorize everything? Anyways, it's not about the value of the treasure or the watch, but the stories hidden inside the treasures. Yes, that's it. As long as the stories live on, treasures and such are just a cherry on top. What did you think? Would you like to join the tradition of returning curios? After all, the special memento you leave will be retrieved by someone else in the far future. Imagine how that person will react to seeing your story, and a memento you chose to leave behind, here and now. It's really fun, isn't it? Paimon guesses it. Kinda makes sense. Leaving guests and secret messages behind for strangers sounds interesting, and solving riddles to look for hidden treasures makes Paimon giddy. Ideally, we'll also get a ton of Mora while we're at it. After all, a gem ringed with gold is much prettier. And my romanticism needs a reasonable reimbursement. Don't sweat it. According to the rules of old, each guest can hear one cipher and find one treasure. As you're my special guest, I'll give you 3 tries. Each cipher matches one of the treasure troves. Besides the stories told by each memento, there are plenty of Mora to be found as well. Good, that's a perfect idea. Okay. Paimon doesn't know how impressive this mysterious adventurer was, but they couldn't be better than Paimon in lowercase letter A. Let's help continue this tradition too. We can bury a story here that belongs only to us. Then we can think about what memento and cipher to leave while we search. Then it's settled. Right, listen carefully to the first cipher. A sweet mist permeates all, gazing towards a dancing lamplight. I almost forgot to breathe. In the end, memories of childhood guide me, and I take my seat beside the table in peace. Okay, the returning curious journey has begun. Remember the cipher, try hard to solve it, and locate the treasure. Okay. Interesting. I am going to, again, take a short break. I will be right back. Wee! Alive! Wet. I need to drink more water. It kind of just like sits next to me and I just don't touch it. Wow. Alright. Why is there wave rider there? What is it wanting me to do? Is there more stuff? Oh, shiny. Nice. What is this? Find all joy exalters within the Veluriyam Mirage. That's for the future, I guess. Wait, no, I have that. Huh? Felicitous. Flowing and huh. Interesting. Oh, set AoE. This just straight up points to them. Interesting. Right. I can poke that. Don't know what that does really.
Follow the wind.
Barrel. 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 Something's off. Drink. Alright. Eh? There's something over there. Oh, I guess that's what the Joy Spire thing does. Interesting. But I think that's actually a pretty good spot to probably leave it off. I think all these are just like random side quests and stuff, not really main stuff. Yeah. I could also do this 3-day reverie thing, but my voice is dead. I kind of wore out my voice a little bit, so I think that's probably actually a good place to call it there. I don't know if I will stream this tomorrow. I probably... I know, I'm gonna do like a lot of off-stream exploring and stuff. I'll go explore this off-stream and such like that. If I do stream it tomorrow, it's gonna be very low-key. I'll do like the final bits of that one side quest where you read out, because I like that theater stuff. Or am I doing art stream tomorrow? I don't know. Or I might just not stream. Who knows? I can't say for certain. But yeah.
Time to go.
It's a fun event. I think the vast majority of it I'm just going to do off stream at this point. Because I don't think I can make exploring all that exciting. I kind of just want to explore and zone out and turn my brain off and not talk. And I don't want to stream that because that would just be kind of dead air, you know? Alright. Pavilion of Hermits. This is a nice title. Boop. Alright, let me swap to Big Apollo. Let me throw the music back on. And I will... Do I want to keep Genshin open? No, I think I'll close that down. I think I'm done with Genshin for today. Alright. That's pretty fun. I like that event. Oh, launcher update. Interesting. I'll do that later. What are we doing? Everything should be fine? Question mark. Yeah. I don't know what the... My brain wants to say words, but I don't know what the words my brain wants me to say are, which is a really weird dilemma to be in, but I guess I'll just end off for now. Yeah, I'll say what I want to say tomorrow if I have things to say. I'll save that. Alright, so. What? Sorry, drink water. I keep saying I always used to say like I need to stop apologizing for that or something, but like I don't know what else to say for that. It's like awkward just like, oh, I just drink water, but like not apologize. So like, what am I supposed to do with that? Alright. Something I always say at the end of my streams is that if you I need to stop prefacing like every single thing I say with some other thing, but it's like I'm trying to make excuses for myself or excusing myself because I just excused myself and now I'm making an excuse for that, but I just need to be unapologetic. That's the thing of like the question of the day is like, if nothing mattered, I could be unapologetic. But I have like, maybe it's like this air of narcissism where I think the things I say are so important that if I mess them up, it's like game over, but it's not. Nothing's really that important. People ramble and people say dumb shit all the time. It's not that important. It's never been that important. I'd rather have nothing matter than have everything matter, but the way my brain is structured, I think everything is like of the utmost importance, and if I mess a single thing up, then it's all in flames, but no. The truth is closer to the second option, but my brain is structured in the first option. I'd rather the second be true, but I know I'll always believe the first. But yeah, something I always say at the end of my streams is that, and I don't always say this because I'm gonna change it, if I've ever made you feel anything, if I've ever made you feel alive, if I ever made you feel like living was the tiniest bit more worth it, and I'm really, really glad. And I'm really, really happy about that. Because I think that is my purpose in life, and I think that's the calling that I've made for myself, that I've always wanted, because I've been given so much and helped so much by a lot of online people, a lot of so-called influencers. I don't know if that's a good term or not, but I've watched a lot of VTubers, I watch a lot of streamers, I watch a lot of like YouTubers and stuff like that, and they made me feel so much. They've made me I've watched songs and original songs and poems and stuff like yada yada and all that stuff, and it just means a lot to me in a lot of ways. And I've always wanted to give back in some way. So if I could ever mean anything to you, then I will always thank you for that. And I'll always thank you if you had any hand in helping me achieve that. No matter what country you're from, no matter what time zone you're in, no matter what planet you're from, no matter what whatever's in your head right now. I hope you have an absolutely wonderful rest of your day and an even more wonderful tomorrow. Thank you so much if you came to watch this live, and thank you so much if you're watching a VOD right now, because I really do appreciate VOD viewers. I have been Apollo Apollyon, and my outro is good morning. So, good morning, and bye-bye. When I was in high school, they started putting up like piss charts over like the toilets and urinals and stuff, and it's like if your pee is this colored, then you're dehydrated. If it's this color, you're properly hydrated. If it's this color, you need to drink a little bit more water. You should go outside right now and drink a cup of water and stuff. And like, I found that kind of weird, but very interesting. I don't know if anyone else's school did that, but mine did. That was pretty cool. I think about that now. Why am I mentioning this? I should not be mentioning this. But I think about that now whenever I see like the color, it's like, huh, I'm hydrated. Let's go. This is so dumb. I need to stop doing this bit at the end of my streams. I need to stop talking about this.